Alright, welcome everybody. Right now we are having some issues with the league lobby. Alright, I'm in. So that is all good. Tonight, playoffs. Good Chi Gaming. And I see I have not fixed the background yet, so I will quickly do that. And we will start off really soon. So, is everybody excited for today? At least I am. Yeah, I know, I know. I am fixing everything at the moment. Um, yeah, I can't control my mic volume, sadly. It is already full, so this is the loudest I can speak. Luckily, I will not be the caster, but today it will be Zethdos and the Chosen One who will be casting. But right now, they're not here yet. And yeah, let me just grab everything, make sure everything is set up correctly. By the way, this account is affiliated, so if you want to use your Prime sub to help us, you can use your Prime sub to get substituted for this channel and avoid all the ads if we have them. What am I doing? SLE, I need to go there, and then this one. I am shit at this, and that I need to download. I need to open that one. Hello. I said open it. It didn't want to. Okay, now it's opened. Good. As long as it's opened, I can do stuff to fix the stream. So, grab the folder, place it in, go here, go here, go here. Alright. Just checking everything. Meanwhile, the lobby is going nuts because I have the wrong file. But as I said, I am busy with changing it ASAP. And no, wrong one again. Look, 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 chat. Look at this. I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Oh my god. And yes, I have some drinks with me. So, yeah, of course. When you say hydrate, I got hydrate. Be right back. Alright. Yeah, hydrating feels good. We already have the draft one in. So, I need to quickly switch to this one. Yes, this one is incorrect as well. Let me put in the new draft link. There we go. The draft hasn't started yet. And one thing that is really good is... No, it's not that one. Go here, go here, go here. And then... Which one is the left side? It is G, actually. So... Boom. Magic. Yeah, 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 I can do that. I am magic. And then we need chi on that side. So now we have double chi, which is always good. But we need to have runtime on the other side. Do I have runtime already somewhere in my folders? Yes, of course. But this is the wrong side, sadly. So I got to go to the GFX corner again and just get everything set up so we can actually enjoy the stream with the correct stuff. So, blue tier, was that correct? Nope. Need to go to the red tier first. What is happening here? Yes, you can start. Um, yeah, I'm too focused on the stream right now, making sure everything is correct. Because here it is. And no, yes, no, yes, no, wrong one. Wrong one! Come on, Drat, you can do better than this. Versus images, I need to go there. Why didn't I think of that before? So, runtime images. And there we have it. What is this doing? Come on, I want it. Thank you. Thank you. And now, boom, we're here. And the bands have started. Okay, got an answer there as well. He's chilling and casting. Now I'm casting here as well. Hello, Zathos.
Hello. How are you, man?
Yeah, doing good. You?
I am doing splendid. Are you ready for a good game of League?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Wait, I am screen sharing the wrong one because I need to go here and here so you can see everything I am doing as well. Um, in the meantime, bands, Zillion and Zinzao. And on the other side, Azir and Thresh.
The third ban is going to be the Zeri. Now, we do think of very strong champions that these players do like to play. The support ban on Thresh, as we do know, he is one of the best playmaking supports. I would say he's really strong with the two hard carry ADCs right now of Aphelios and Jinx. So it's a good ban coming out from runtime.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, Jinx, one of the biggest carries in this patch. And yeah, just look at Gucci Gaming, Sovonix in the mid lane. Azir.
Now,
If he gets the Azir, wow.
Azir is definitely a safe, a little bit of a safe comfort pick coming from the good cheat game inside. So runtime, we're thinking to ban that out. As first pick will be the Volley Bear, as it's about to get locked in as it goes there. Now, Volley Bear is one of the most high priority picks right now in the game because of his playmaking potential, because of the ultimate stopping towers, allowing you to tower dive, allowing you to run someone down, point and click. It's something you can't miss. It's simple yet effective. So Gucci Gaming's really getting a strong pick at the start. But we'll see what they'll have to counter with this. Lee Sin is good into him with the R, but it's looking like they are not sure what they're doing. Are they going for more defensive or the Trundle for the 1v1 power? It's looking like
Ooh,
Trundle will be locked in here. The reason they lock this in is in a 1v1, Trundle does win against the Volley Bear because of just how much damage they have against him.
exciting stuff. Seeing a Trundle into the Volibear.
It,
Alright.
hear me out. It could be a Trundle support if they're feeling spicy, or maybe even top.
Ooh.
So it can really be flexed anywhere. But Seraphine does make it have slightly less options. As oh come on, we want to see the Pike. We
No,
want to
I
see the Pike.
don't want to see the Pike. I'm sorry. I just hate that champion. So yeah, I'm sorry. I don't
Why the
want to see the
Pike?
Pike. Um, his ult is just bullshit.
Have you not seen Hillisang play it?
Nope.
Hillisang is an absolute beauty on that champion. Let's just say they were winning 2-0 until we got Intsang instead of Hillisang. It was a dark day for Fnatic fans. They lost 3-2.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think Pike should be deleted from the game. But yeah, it's just my support opinion. Like, if you are 20% HP, a Pike just ults you. Yeah, he can just get a pentakill for no reason. And yeah.
But the support pick is coming out from Gucci Gaming. It will not be the Pike either. It will be the Nautilus. Nautilus is giving them a little bit more engage, a little bit more pressure, allowing them to get onto whatever champion they can, well, that they really want to. Because Karma tries to keep you at arm's length, and Nautilus just gets you right in there, countering the Karma pick. With the Caitlyn giving a little bit more poke, if the Karma does go bot lane, it will negate a lot of the poke damage that Caitlyn's going to try and do in lane. So it's going to be a hard matchup for Gucci Gaming here if the Karma goes bot lane.
Yeah, exactly. And it certainly looks like a Karma support, but it could also be the Karma top lane.
Or mid lane. Karma is really flexible in the meta right now. She's just so powerful. She only needs to get one or two items to get online. And because support items are so cheap, you can keep her on low economy, not really care about her, and she will not die in the game.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah. What about Karma Jungle though?
Karma Jungle, I have not seen it, but I would not be surprised if that will be a thing one day.
Okay, runtime, do it. Go Karma Jungle, I bet.
No, 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 no. Guys, please don't. But Runtime's third pick, it's Desire. It is a poke version, most likely, with Desire, with the Karma, just trying to poke out the enemy bot lane as Nautilus. If he gets poked out during the laning phase, he just can't really do much against them.
Alright, right now I will set up a poll about who will win game number 1. So, chat, be ready. There will be a
Say.
vote coming in.
We have two more picks to decide what team will have the bear draft. Right now, Runtime is taken as their fourth ban, the Sinjar, trying to, take away some of the comfort picks, I would say, for Gucci Gaming. Trying to really get away their mid laner, as there's another ban coming towards the mid lane with the Victor. It just has to be locked in. And the Victor is going to be the fifth ban for Runtime. They really do not like Gucci Gaming's mid laner this game.
Alright, I started the poll. You have 5 minutes to vote on who will win. And
Do you
yes,
have any favorites so far?
I really like Fun Time. And I really like Good Chill Gaming as well. So I just added them in the poll. So we could have some fun.
We can definitely have fun with that, as the next pick is going to, or the next ban, my apologies, comes out with a mid lane Vex trying to stop that hard engage, and the safe top laner with hard engage as well has been banned out. It's looking like Runtime is just trying to stop Gucci Gaming from getting on top of him.
Yeah, exactly. And wait, we need to hydrate again.
Have you hydrated, man?
Yep, I hydrated.
Beautiful. I do not have any water on me, but I do have a bit of a beer, as people like to call it.
Ooh.
I could have a sip of that for you.
Ooh, nice, nice.
As the fourth pick has come out from Runtime, which is the Leona. They wanted, a little bit more of a hard engage, just in case they want to start a team fight. With the Leona going in.
We need to hydrate again. More beer. More beer, says Brady.
Oh my god, guys, please. All right. Are you trying to get me drunk? One beer won't do it. I'll need a lot more hydrations to do that. But fourth pick will be the Leona, allowing them to have a very strong bot lane, meaning that the Karma will be mid or top lane. Now, the Leona pick is very strong right now, only because of into the Trundle. If she hard engages, if Trundle tries to get an auto attack to get the stun off, Leona will use her Q, allowing her to win the trade, making Runtime have a bare bot lane right now.
Oh, yeah, indeed. But this could mean the Karma will go on the top lane.
It could be. Now, the counter to this by Gucci Gaming is picking the Cassiopeia Ancet. The Cassiopeia stops Leona from dashing through and slows people down to allow her team to, keep them at a distance, but getting huge damage off in these team fights, as people can't really get on top of her if she dodges Leona's R.
Yeah, exactly. And will Runtime answer with a Shyvana? I mean, champion is good in solo queue.
They do need more AP damage coming out from this team. This could be jungle or top lane. We will usually see the AP variant coming out, as the team does not have enough AP on it. Shyvana is decently okay into set. I'm not sure how the matchup goes, do you?
Well, I think Shyvana loses that because set is just OP as fuck.
That just does set things. But we will have to see. If the Trundle does go top lane, he will be able to fight against them. As can I have an invite to the lobby, if possible?
We already started.
I will just watch from here. It feels bad, man.
Yeah. But just look at these teams. Like, they pulled out the Karma, and you see the Vex came in as a ban, so they got one ban out of picking the Karma early.
Now, what team do you really think won it? Won so far?
Cassiopeia hard scaling, Volibear just overpowered in team fights, so that is going to be really difficult for runtime. But if it gets to somewhere in the late game, and Leon again get a good team fight off, with Zaya and the backline, with Trundle going in, Karma just shielding everybody, and Shyvana just dealing so much damage, Runtime could have some potential in the fights. But yeah, just look at Gucci Gaming. They're so scary. Just look at them.
Gucci Gaming, if they get the engage on you, you will lose the team fight. So what Runtime needs to do is play a front-to-back team fight while getting poke off onto the enemy team. They want to keep them at an arm's length distance, because the Shyvana, if she's going LP, has huge damage, with her poke. We've got Zaya QE, which does huge poke damage, and with the Karma as well, given the shielding and the poke as well. If Runtime gets onto an objective first, they may be able to win a team fight.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, chat, there is only 1 minute left of voting. Please vote if you want to do and help us with the poll. Who will win game number 1? Good Chi Gaming, Good Chill Gaming, Runtime, or Fun Time? Who will win?
Now, is there any reason why they're called Fun Time to you?
Yeah, I just had to find a new name for them.
I thought you had some stories of them running it down.
Well, they won Division 2, so.
Well, they have won so far for the logo. They definitely have the best logo I've seen so far.
Yeah, true, but will they get the best skin as well? Like with the Zaya, they have the best skin potential, so.
They definitely do have the best skin potential. As Funtime has come out successful, I think it mainly won for the memes. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, exactly. And look, there is one vote for Good Chill Gaming, and you see, both teams need to do a name change for the team because, yeah.
It seems like you got the memers in chat today.
Yep. Yeah. Well, if we have memers in chat, let's just do emote only chat then.
No. We need more power. We need them to talk bad about us casters and the rest of the players.
Yeah, but they do that with emotes. Come on, show me the emotes.
I'm just waiting for a Keck W to come out. If I could just Pepe point.
Oh, another hydrate. More beer.
Beautiful beers going down my throat. Incredible. As our teams are loading into match, we have, I'd say, around 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes until we actually get into the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So, now, Dreadpool, is there any lane that you're looking at I think is particularly spicy?
Well, Loco is known for his thrash. So, and thrash has hooks. Nautilus has hooks as well, but his hooks, if you throw it at the left wall, you will hit the right wall. It's that big. So, Loco will be crazy with his hooks. 100%.
We'll really have to see if this Nautilus is able to do anything in the early game. Because if Nautilus gets his team a lead, it's going to be absolute domination from Gucci Gaming. I'm expecting them to try and stack these Drakes here. But we'll have to see if they play for this bot lane, because Nautilus has two decisions here. One, try and fight this bot lane where he's probably going to lose, or keep his Caitlyn safe, make sure that, the waves are okay for her, go roam around the map and try and make side cap and topside, because he has a really strong topside, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Just look at this. It's a set. What can win against a set?
It is a set Volibear in the top laner. With beautiful CC coming out with the Volibear Q, allowing Set to get huge damage off with his W or maybe with his E, with the Nautilus knock up as well. If he goes to the top side, they should not lose any fights, especially against the Karma mid lane against the Cassiopeia.
Wait. Double hydrate.
Double. What does that mean? Does that mean I have to take a shot or just two sips of beer?
Chat, 1 shot or 2 sips of beer? I disabled emotes chat so you can actually answer. It's a shot. Everybody says shot.
Beautiful. I will take a shot for chat. Could you entertain them for a second?
Yes. No, actually, let me just look at the mini feed. Let me check who has followed today. It is Ichi Goti has followed. Thanks for the follow. And hey, it's Krusty. Thanks for the follow as well.
Okay, and I am back, and that was, I would say, pretty disgusting. Chat, yes, you are 0-1 up on us, right? But we will have to see who goes 0-1 up in the series as we are. Is it best of three, finally?
It is best of three. So,
I do love a best of three. Now, I'll quickly explain to everybody how best of three works. Simple. You win 2 games, you win the whole series. Easy as that.
yep. But what if you win 1.5 games?
I don't think that's feasible. Is it?
No.
I've never seen a draw in League of Legends. It just never ends.
Yeah, true. By the way, what is the longest game in League of Legends?
I think people are actually trying to do it. I think there's a time limit you get to with League of Legends.
But if there's a time limit, then if there's a wait, I've got it here. It is played in 2018 in the Korean LCK 2018 spring. 94 minutes and 40 seconds.
I remember the time when one of my solo queue games went that long. I was playing Teemo support, right? And everybody was barreling into our base or whatever. And then they didn't know what a control word was or a sweeping lens. So then I had all my mushrooms all around me. So then whenever they tried to hit the nexus, they would just get hit by like 10 million mushrooms while they're still in bronze. And then they just can't end the game. So my team's 4v5 in them while I'm just placing mushrooms in the base. And then somehow we win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that game lasted like a full hour, almost 2.
Ooh, people have put a lot of elo points on Gucci Gaming that they will win. The return ratio is sadly 1-1. So perhaps we should tweak something there.
It's because nobody's voted against Gucci Gaming.
Yeah, true. I mean,
So
we need to know how the prediction really works with the Twitch. Because if we can get it perfectly, it's there.
well, we will have to see if we can get that sorted. But we are finally, everybody, into the game. We have our 2 teams, Runtime and Gucci Gaming. Please get ready and prepared as we are still loading in because League Client is incredible.
Yep, we have a slight bug in the League client, so you guys just have to be patient. I will show you actually the bug if it shows on the stream, and I know it will work because
It will work.
it should work. Look, this is the bug, and if you zoom out, you can look across all the map.
Imagine the whole entire game is Fog of War. That is what we're playing right now. We can see the players, but nothing else. We can just see, a black void, The void has, come out from the floor, destroyed everything. Kite has come back up after the cinematic. Vel'Koz is there, Malzahar, got the whole gang.
And
As
then
it
you
seems
get
like-
this.
Seems like you fixed
And
it.
There you go. Yeah, perfect.
Looks like the void has disappeared as we finally get into game.
Yep, game number 1. And we start off with a Cloud Dragon. Cool.
Oh, we are joined by the Chosen One. Hello, man.
Hello. Running a bit late, but I seem to have to pick the good timing.
You are perfectly fine. Welcome in. We have Runtime versus Gucci Gaming. We have Gucci Gaming on the left with the set top lane, and then we have Runtime on the right with the Trundle. Just to catch
top
up on
lane.
speed. Trundle top lane is very good into the set as it does have more damage with, the attack speed that he gets on his W and the slow he can put down, staying on the set early game.
As an enjoyer of the Trundle, I can see this matchup being pretty well, especially with the ultimate against the volley break can work as well.
So
Very well.
for the ultimate with Trundle, the way it works is he takes... What does he take? Doesn't he take just, magic?
He
magic
takes
resist
your
armor and some
resistance,
HP?
your resistances and like HP percentage, so it's like very good against like the tanks, against the set, against the volley bear, even against the Nautilus. It's a very good matchup against their team.
So we'll have to see if this Trundle can abuse his overpowered and overloaded kick W against tanks.
Very true. Very against tanks, it's super good.
It's looking like it's a simple start from everyone, just starting on the bus. It's looking like the red side right now is trying to fake leash, trying to not show where their Shyvana jungle is starting, as it will be spotted out from red side, showing where Volibear starts.
Yeah, they're probably Shyvana going for a full clear, Volibear maybe going for a three camp clear bot lane, since the Xayah is pretty much very weak early, and you have a Nautilus with
Yeah,
the
it
Glacial
is.
Augment set up for the ganks. I can see this working.
Glacial Augment is it's a weird one to have on support, but a lot more supports have been using it recently just to allow them to get a little bit more damage off, allowing his team to catch up to the enemy.
Yeah, I guess that supports more engage power as well with like the slows. It's like more of the YOLO style because you're so much squishier with that aftershock. Just go in, offer yourself for team, and let's try to get some more kills than
But
with the
if you
aftershock.
but if you kill them first, they can't hurt you, can they?
True, actually, a very very smart way of saying it.
What can I say? From a support player, it works simple. I kill you first, I win.
True. I don't know about lanes. I'm a jungler, so lanes are they all have to listen to me.
How do you feel about the jungle matchup then?
I have not seen an. It looks like an AD Shyvana as well, maybe with the P tier. She could go like AP Nashus. I haven't seen a Shyvana, but I'm a very big enjoyer of the Volibear. I don't know where it's got picked in the Big Band, but
It
Volibear
got
very
first
strong at the
picked.
moment. Okay, understandable. Like Volibear is a very very good blind jungler at the moment. Good gank setup, tankiness. You can go two route with the Divine build or with the Chemtech build. I like Volibear is in a very very good spot at the moment.
Both junglers seem like they do want to go for this bot lane as there is a small engage on the bot lane. It's just really showing that like Chi's got so much pressure on this bot lane where I don't believe Shyvana is going to be able to contest for this skull grab. It's looking like they are going to give it up and just give it over to Chi's side, meaning that Volibear could double crab him right now, getting a huge lead for Chi Gaming.
Yeah, Shyvana can't contest the Volibear early with the wave prior as well. Bot lane of Chi Gaming shoving in super hard, having the prior over the scuttle.
Shyvana is trying to look for a gank bot lane, but realizes that nothing's there. Oh no, she is still looking for the gank right now.
They're
We
going for
will
this.
have to see. Leona does flash, doesn't hit it. Nautilus
Flash.
is in no man's land, but gets hit by the trap, and Nautilus will be out of there. Now, let's take a look at the Volibear and see what he got off this. He was able to double crab, and he's going to be able to reset at the same time as Shyvana, giving him a huge lead, and he may even take away another camp here.
He could go for look for a cheeky invade indeed, or like a top lane gank. There's Trundle super overextended. He does have flash, does have the vision, but maybe Trundle doesn't have the best escapes. He has the E, the W speed, but that's about it. I think he has to use the flash here to get
He
away.
100% has to use the flash right
Yes.
now. The flash does come out. I don't think a kill is going to be coming out. But Chi's jungle is just absolutely dominating the game right now over the Shyvana. But this is all coming off the back of Chi's bot side. Chi's bot side has consistently been pushing in runtime. This Caitlyn's really pushing out this Zion Leona like it's nothing.
Yeah, obviously Caitlyn earlier like against Xayah. This not even a lethality Xayah. I see.
It could be still.
I mean, yeah, but she starts the Dorn's Blade and delete the tempo. I think it's probably gonna be an actually a crit Xayah. I haven't seen it in a little bit since lethality is so strong at the moment.
Crit Zaya is usually not used, but it can be strong in team fights, in long extended trades. Against 3 tanks, I can definitely see a reason for picking it here.
It's super good against. It's a counter to Nautilus because like you're one of the only champs that actually can ignore his ulti, just ulti his ulti, and he doesn't CC you. And it's like Xayah is super good if champs run into her with the set Volibear, with the Cassiopeia short Lee range, and the Nautilus. You can just use her feathers pullback and just root. It's very good when people run into her.
Shyvana may be looking for Drake right now. Volibear is not going to be there, but the bot lane of Chi Gaming will have more pressure coming out from the bot side, so she really has to be careful here. But it's looking like she's only going for the ward and going back to just full clear until level 6.
Oh, there's a solo bolo in the top lane for the set, winning the lane. I think. A bit of a misplay of the Trundle. The pillar, bit of a greedy one. I know Chi gonna get Drake off the back of that as well. The early game is definitely swinging in the favor of Chi Gaming at the moment.
This is all because of the bot side coming out from Chi Gaming right now. They are just overpowering the side of runtime right now.
Yeah, we see a 1.3k gold lead at 6 minutes. And look at the snowballers as well.
But you have to remember, Shyvana will almost be getting level 6 here. As level 6, she will be able to try and look for these fights and try and get one of her laners ahead.
Yeah, but look at the sums they have. They have everything up besides the flash for Caitlyn. And Caitlyn is so super safe with the cleanse as well. I don't know what lane she can gank at the moment because Karma against Cassiopeia, it's like she doesn't really have setup besides bot, but it's super hard for Leona to engage in the Caitlyn Nautilus.
What we are seeing right now is that Shyvana, you can't really tell what Shyvana's going yet, can you? But it's looking like it will be a Presty attack build, as there might be an engage happening on the bot lane. They don't know this from the Leona and Desire. They have no idea he's going to be there, as a ward over the wall does spot him out.
And we still don't know which route this Shyvana can go. She can go Borg, but she can go Nash as well because of the recurve bow first item. Very sure they're going for the cheeky invade, stopping the base of the field polar bear.
Now, this is very smart coming out from Shyvana right here. Eren has played it very smartly, seeing the volley bear bot side, knowing you can still account from there. Set was trying to look for him, but didn't want to lose his whole wave top side, so just had to give up the blue buff.
Let's see. At this moment, the supports are gonna have to try room for this Herald. Herald's gonna be spawning in like a minute or something, a minute and a half, if I'm correct.
It will be up very, very shortly, so we will have to see if anything's happening. Now, this bot lane's been quite explosive so far, so we'll really have to see if Loco can find any more engages or this Leona here right now, as he is looking by the wave's positioning. But there is a big wave, so you should probably not do it, as he does look for a hook right now. But nothing lands.
The Thresh one trick pony on another hook champ. He's stuck to his roots.
He knows where he wants.
Big damage on Zaya.
Caitlyn's damage early game does come from her abilities.
True. Her others is not as scary yet, but still, this Nautilus can just zone away Desire from any farm. She just have to farm at Q, and you always see like small.
Bear is hunted right now. There will be a 2v2 in the bot side. We do see Set going for the fight right now, as we do see the Shyvana running away, using the ultimate, and just doesn't have enough damage against this jungler right now.
I don't like the Shyvana pick here. This champion just loses the early so hard against Volibear, and I think if the Volibear is smart, he can snowball his lane like to the point like the Shyvana is not gonna do a single bit this entire game.
The problem is it got picked into the Volibear there, so I was expecting something, you know, maybe strong against it, like the Trundle jungle would have definitely worked better here.
Yeah, Trundle jungle is actually a pretty good answer to the Volibear. He can pillar his like Q, so he stops engaging. Although his Q resets from every CC land against him. But I would have liked to see Trundle jungle here way more than the Shyvana. Especially when she goes PTA. I think it's almost impossible for her to like actually hit someone besides like the set and Volibear going in. You're never gonna reach the Cassiopeia and the Caitlyn.
Volibear did use his win in the top side to get himself the Rift Herald. As there is an engage on the bot lane, there is no flash coming out from the Zai right now, so we'll have to see if they're able to get the kill. The Ignite goes out, but nothing's happening. Leona is so tanky with that W. Shyvana is looking behind them with the hill coming out, meaning they're both alive. Shyvana does not have ult, so it's looking like it's going to be a 0 for 0 here.
It would have been huge if they would have killed this Zai here. This wave was insanely big on the tower. If she misses this, she's gonna be so behind. She's already 30 CS behind.
As there is another engage happening in the top lane. Just look at the damage Trundle is able to get out with that ultimate as well. Just meaning the set he just dies to anything with such little resistances left.
I think we would actually be able to kill him if he didn't back out. Even though Set ulti up, set W up, he ulted the Set if he just kept going at auto attacking him.
But look at this Shyvana. She is trying to hunt for an ultimate here, but her bot lane's so low, it's going to be hard to do anything here.
I'm very curious to see how this goes. Shyvana's wasting a lot of time bot lane. There's not much camps left over, but I think hovering her bot side is the only thing she can actually do now.
Now take a look at the Volibear.
Oh, that's
as a pause does come out. What do you think happened? Bad.
Top laner got mad. 40 CS behind.
Mid laner got mad. 30 CS behind.
You can see CS difference in every single lane. 30 CS mid, 40 CS top, 30 CS in the bot lane, almost 40 as well. Like there's a 2.2k gold lead, and it's mostly from all the farming.
Yes, that is a huge issue coming out from the side of what's their name again? I need to. Here's the problem, right? I got here like 10 minutes early, right, or like 10 minutes after. It's runtime, my apologies. But like when you come like 10 minutes late and then you don't have everything prepped. And like usually have stuff next to you telling you everything. As the Volibear is still looking for the
there's a kill.
Ult in the bush. Leona gets the stun off allowing him, but the ult does come out. His W tries to hit him with Leona with the flash. Cassiopeia is hunted down right now if he hits the Q, but the flash coming over barely doesn't save him there. As it's a 1 for 0 or 1 for 1. The jungle for support. That's a worthwhile trade coming out from the side of from the red side.
From runtime, yeah. We have a pause stream. Hello, observer. Okay, we all good now. I would have expected the bot lane from Cheetah to just actually walk through the tower and just started attacking them because I think they would have won that fight if they just committed. The tower was aggro to minions. They could have just walked through and ended
That was
that fight.
Yes, but Erin was reading Logog like a book there, knowing that he was going to try and go for the dive. So, stayed safe, made sure, called his team with him as well, waiting for the fight to happen and just obliterated the enemy jungler. The Volibear was just dead in a second. I shall hydrate.
I shall hydrate as well. Always have my water with me.
I have a beer today.
I have a beer, jeez. I just came back from training, so I can't.
What did you
I
train
have
on?
to get some. I played some football, but I got injured, so that's why I got back a bit earlier as well.
I'm sorry, man. I had to go shopping.
Oh wow, very intensive.
Oh, no, my God. I had to walk for like half an hour, man. You were missing out.
Jeez, that's some intensive cardio you did there.
Oh, what, half an hour there, half an hour back with 2 big shopping bags? My muscles are massive right now.
Have you curled with your shopping bags on the way back? Like, get
Oh
some
no, I
extra-
was a little bit. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, if you're a man, you have to do stuff like that, you know, like the
Yeah.
standard things.
I was with 2 of my friends, right, and I was just going up and down, trying to whack it off, but nah.
Your arms are burning.
Yeah, my
Okay,
arms are burning.
maybe.
As Shyvana does have ultimate here, does try and engage the flash, does come out as
Oh,
there's
wow.
huge damage coming out from the Eren. We can really see why he's picking it now. It may be weak in the early game, but the burst damage you can get from her E in her ultimate is just so massive.
But the trade of G in the bot lane is gonna be so much. You're gonna get a Drake, gonna get the almost solo plates from this Caitlyn. This Caitlyn is gonna be rich. I don't know how they're gonna deal with her.
It's looking like that's going to be a positive side from Chi Gaming. Chi did get the Rift Herald earlier and finally using it just before the tower plates are going down as Cassiopeia
Oh,
does
no.
spot out the Shyvana. Shyvana's ultimate is still a while off as 3 players are looking for her. I think she needs to look for the execute here.
Yeah, she is just dead here, like a guaranteed. She has to go for execute. Don't think they can actually reach her. But Volley has flash though, yeah, it's just an easy kill. Hand it over to Cassiopeia. No, oh guys, you have to kill her.
This is wasting so much time for the
Oh,
volley
if they
bear
kill the
here.
Caitlyn, that's actually very good for. Oh no, Shyvana, no, you should have just died to the volley bear. Just run into tower.
As there is another engage on the mid lane right here. The flash does just get taken out for free from the Karma here.
Yeah, I see this. I see why they picked the Shyvana here. It's like it worked at top lane, but I don't understand why go for PTA like that. If you go AP, just go for Dark Harvest. You're never gonna get close to their carries to actually auto attack them, and you're never gonna actually use your auto attacks against them. Just spam your E. Just be a poke at this point.
We'll have to say, as Leona is trying to look for something mid lane, she does have the solar flare up, and she is not spotted on a ward right now.
Cassio's ulti though, she can just turn this if they walk right into her. Karma has
doesn't
no
have
damage.
Too much damage here, so it's all going to be down to Leona.
Oh, he's gonna walk in. She's gonna walk into it.
It's looking like they
Snaky,
have
snaky.
spotted Leona. But the speed up from Karma just keeps her to safety. As we do have 3 minutes coming up for the next dragon. For Chi Gaming here, all you need to do is just relax, wait for next Drake, and just stack them until you win the game.
I think especially against a team comp, like look at that by the way, the Zaya is actually going crit. I think especially with this team comp, oh, we're gonna get a catch. The Zaya ultimate, and they're gonna, she just survives. No, the Nautilus hook kills her.
The
Oh, no.
Thresh special, the Hook Master Loco is able to secure the kill with, would you call that skill? It looked like just a point and click.
Yeah, the hook, the lane wide hook hitbox.
As the slow does come out from the Trundle, no statistics are there for the set right now. He is so squishy as he just goes in and eats him for breakfast, getting them another kill on the top lane.
As you can see, this Trundle is actually very good into the set. Like, it's especially weird to see that he got 1v1 earlier. But
I would
Shyvana,
love to see a Trundle jungle and a Trundle top if that was possible. It's so
True,
good in
double
both
Trundle.
matchups.
it's troll time.
The problem is, it won't be troll for the team comp.
True.
Well,
Now,
maybe a little bit.
a little bit. Just
Yeah, we know AP damage coming out from the side of red, but who knows?
I mean, you see it as well, like Shyvana just offers bot lane, guys, good luck guys, I know you're kinda doomed, but I'm just gonna play for top, because that's the only lane they can actually play to at the moment, even though Set is even denied at the moment.
They are going to get spotted out on this Rift Herald, and they're maybe looking for a fight here. It is 4v2 right now. They need to wait for the volley bait if they're looking for anything here. They're trying to get some poke damage off, trying to not let them out, and it's looking like 2 people are there, right in the zoo, ready for the taking for Gucci Gaming as they get 2 kills with the Rift Herald. And they're going to bow down this mid lane, making it not worthwhile at all for Runtime to do that.
Yeah, every time Runtime do something and just Chi just collapse or take something on the other side of the map and just make it not work for Runtime at all.
It's looking like Runtime does something good and then just runs it down. They really say to themselves, it's Runtime.
True. Staying true to the name.
They really have to stay here. As there's just 3 people in the mid lane right now. Gucci Gaming is looking for this mid tower and will most likely get it here right now. Shyvana just isn't able to do anything as the hook does come in.
No,
The ultimate is there for the Shyvana, but just does it too late. I mean that she just gets poked out and just killed.
I see as well, like the 2 and 2 on both carries, 2-0-2 on both carries, 300 kill shutdowns. They're gonna be absolutely unstoppable. I think this game's all be like almost, I would say, almost over. Like Runtime is gonna like they have to get some miracle fights or something to get this back because they're never gonna win silent at this point as well.
There is a 4k gold lead for Gucci Gaming right now, but they are trying to look for Psych again. But Chi Gaming is just ahead of them as they just see the Leona and just burst her down.
They
Gucci
just
Gaming is just
read
one step
them
ahead
like a
this game.
book. They read them like a book. The Leona, every time they go somewhere, it's just like, nah, we know you're there.
I'm quite impressed by Gucci Gaming this game.
Yeah, last game they played against us, they were like let's say not that good. About this game, it looks way better. Cleaner, like reading the plays well, getting something cross map every time something happens.
Maybe you were just so good that you made them look bad.
And, you know, I have to flex. You know, I'm the quote unquote MVP now. So you know.
Not in my books, man. Not in my
Oh,
books.
what do you mean?
What do you mean? Tell me when you get... What rank are you?
I'm D2-3.
Not bad. I actually can't shit talk you as much as I was going to.
I have a 6 pin written as well. So.
Damn. Hey, talk to me when you're in Masters.
Hey, fuck you, man. Oh wait, transfer. Maybe.
Just say fudge you and it works. Just looking like the Nautilus, just he is massive right now. And he can just engage whatever he wants because he knows his team will win the fight now. But they are deciding that they do want to keep to the bot side right now.
See, the next fight is gonna be around the. I mean, the Runtime have to like 5v5 their next Ocean Soul, like do something before. Otherwise, it's just gonna give like 4 Drakes for free, and I think they'll just lose a game if they lose a Drake. Their poke won't do anything.
Zaya still doesn't even have first item hit. That's how far behind she is.
She probably is gonna get it on this base, I'm guessing.
But
Yeah.
but that's still half an item behind from this Caitlyn. Caitlyn's had a full tower plate and it's a kill up and 3 assists.
It's looking very, very rough for Runtime at the moment. I just don't see I don't see like any options for them. Like their team fight is just straight up worse, and they don't have pick make on the side. Besides maybe like Trombo and Shyvana, just getting someone that's like left behind.
Do you know what I say in games like this, which are most likely, as we do have an engage in the top lane right now? They have tried to catch out the Volley Bear here. Volley Bear does have R, giving a little bit more health. But just 4 people going on top of you is a way to get back into the game. And that's what I'm talking about. If you flip the game
Is there a
and you
collapse
get lucky, you should be able to, win the game off that. If you just get lucky if you're that far behind.
Yeah, you have to find those like miracle plays, miracle catches, like in the side lane, people overstepping, thinking, "Oh, we're so ahead, we can't lose this anymore." Like you have to play like that.
But
It's a good start with 1 kill.
I want to talk about the Xayah right now. This Xayah in the bot lane has kept a freeze there for about 2-3 minutes, just not allowing Gucci Gaming to get any farm, as there is a gauge coming out from Loco right now, starting down the Karma, and it's looking like that's 1 dead Karma as the kill goes to set.
This freeze, yeah, it's fine for Saya, but the thing, like, because no one is on the lane for so long, it's better to just like shove it and play with your team, because in a 1v1 you're never gonna do anything. You have to like run it down 5 people to get actually anything done.
As there is 3 people in the mid lane right now. Now take a look at this Leona. Leona is probably spam pinging for an engage right now. This looks like Loco is just first there. As Loco just engaging before the Leona just destroys everything they are trying to fight there. As Cassiopeia's R does come out and the auto attack coming out with the ultimate
she's
now.
ulti. Oh, she's ulti. Okay.
That's ult for ult. Yeah, Loco is he just engages before Leona was able to do anything, meaning that his team just lost it.
Yeah, he's just like, you go in, I go in before you, getting the kill. Like you said, you have to kill them before they can hit you.
Because if Leona was able to get a good solo strike off there, was able to, get a good engage onto the Cassiopeia, stunning her for ages, with Shyvana behind him with the huge burst damage, with Zyra as well, they could have really turned that fight.
Three believes so as well, yeah. But the Shyvana is going like a tank route now as well. They just don't have enough damage on this team to actually do anything for the people running against them, I think.
The only way I can see them winning this is by poke, but like you're against the Cassiopeia Caitlyn, and that's not even a way to really win. They just have stronger poke than you as well.
True, and they have the Ocean Soul as well. Like that's anti-poke. Like if you get poke and you have the unlucky, you have the unfortunate timing that there's gonna be an Ocean Soul and the enemy is getting all the drakes, then you're just screwed.
Next Drake will be up in 1 minute 30. This is where we're expecting people to fight. Nautilus is getting vision around the bounds, so they may be looking for this soon, as they're going to just, keep it simple, keep it calm, push in this mid lane, as Leona and Nautilus are just taking opposite sides of the map to put their, pressure.
I think the next Drake fight is gonna just like end the game. If it goes runtime's way, if it goes Gucci Gaming's way and they kill people, they can just run Baron, and I think just almost end the game from that. The game's then over.
Runtime right now, the best thing you can do is get vision in the bot lane and get set up for this Drake right now. We see 3 players on the side of Gucci Gaming in the top side right now. I mean that Leona can come in, can get the vision right now with, the blue wards to stop them from doing it straight away. To get there first, to maybe try and find a pick.
They have to be there first. They have to get a pick before the fight, because in straight up 5-5, they will just lose. They will just
They are looking for a pick right now in the bot lane. Look at Cassiopeia right now. They are looking for the engage. The flash does come out, but the massive ultimate from Cassiopeia is able to turn this. The E hasn't come out, and that's a massive shutdown coming out as the Caitlyn R barely misses right there.
Oh no, Leona, what you doing?
Leona is really keeping to the name as he is run timing his way to the base, as Xayah is almost going to get caught up here. It's just so much speed coming out as just another kill goes over to the volley bear, making that 1-3 Drake.
Oh, maybe trade? Shyvana's ulti though. I think you have to go for a steal.
You definitely have to go for something here right now. The Trundle does have TP up. We will like to see a TP coming out here. You cannot give up this Drake.
Just push the top. You're not gonna win 5v5. Just keep pushing top. Drag someone with you. Oh no, Shyvana didn't know you there.
Huge damage is coming out from the Shyvana. Shyvana goes over the top. She still has E. All of her damage is into the E with the Caitlyn right there, as it barely misses, allowing the Caitlyn to get huge poke, and it's just stopping the Shyvana from going anywhere. And it's looking like the Drake is going to go over to Gucci Gaming, getting them their 4th Drake. Shyvana is going to try, but just is.
Oh, the flash over.
As Loco has massive balls right now, flashing into there. The dash coming in from the Caitlyn as well. Huge damage coming out, just wiping the team of Runtime right now. Getting 2 kills to the Caitlyn. Is that going to be a 3rd? It's looking like no, but Loco, he's just going for it this game.
Man's Loco wants some more kills. I think they got to turn for the Baron, or at least set up some vision before. Jungler that support that for 50 seconds, get some vision top, get some vision Baron, reset, and just bait it. Just dare them to come to you. If they come, just turn it.
It's looking like they are just going for getting a little bit of CS in the bot lane and going for a reset, trying to go for the safer pick as they know the game is in their hands. With all 4 of these Drakes here, it is looking dire for the side of Runtime.
I'm very good. The initial play looked very good, like the catch on this Cassiopeia, shot down for the Xayah, but they just had to run away when they killed her. Just run, don't check back into the bushes. Wow, she got flame right. No, it's 4 CS.
No, let's watch. Okay, who will get to a wave first? Karma or Cassiopeia? It's looking like Karma will be getting to a wave first, so Flame Horizon may have to wait a while. Is she going to take the walls? It's looking like a no. I think this Karma is going to be safe for a few seconds longer before Flame Horizon.
Embarrassment.
Yeah, from everybody in chat just bullies them the next time they see them in game. Have you ever Flame Horizon someone in the jungle?
Yes, I play Graves, so that happens often.
Gucci Gaming has started up the Drake right now. Shyvana is nowhere in sight, and easy smite coming out from Logog, getting his team the Baron right there, as a little bit of poke comes down on the set, but he's just so tanky right now, and the ultimate just kills the Karma. Gucci Gaming, just the damage is just there for them. If they get anywhere near you, you're just going to die. As there seems to be another small fire right now as Nautilus hits another hook, as Caitlyn's just free firing, just getting all the damage off. Being 8-0-5 with 3 items, you will just see the damage coming out from her.
It's just player diff, lane diff, and draft diff. I think they can actually push to end maybe even here. They can't really stop them. Mid laner, that jungler that for like 30 seconds. Just keep pushing. At least get an inhibitor.
They do get the inhib here, and it is looking like they are going to go for this. Set will not be here. It will be 4v4 right now, trying to defend this base here. Loco does go in. The volley bear as well. He stops the tower right now. Huge damage is coming out. The Trundle dies. He just isn't tanky enough anymore. Cassiopeia is trying to do trading. Look at that damage coming out. Getting one more kill onto the side right now. Barely surviving. Living only Shyvana to save the base, but it's just looking like it's just not enough. It's looking like Chi Gaming's going to take this game.
Looking like an exhibition match from GCG Gaming. It's like, nah, you're Div 2, we're Div 1. Get back in your division, mate.
They're just dancing on the graves of Runtime right now.
And this is game 1 for GCG Gaming.
They are looking very strong right now, so we'll have to see what Runtime can do in the next game. It's just looking like their draft just wasn't what they wanted. Now, Chosen, how do you feel about that game? Do you believe Runtime has any way back into this with the second game? How do you think they're feeling?
I think you have to, like, your mental's probably gonna boom for this, but I think they just lost this game already in draft. Like, the Karma is doing nothing mid lane if you don't pair it with a good jungler. Like, you don't have any damage. This Shyvana pick is like super grief. I think you just have to get back to basic. I don't know. I haven't really watched their games in Div 2, like what they played, so I don't really know for sure what their strong side is. But you have to like get easy champs. Just play it simple. Mage mid lane, good ganking jungler like the volley bear. I think that's the way to go. I feel.
I would completely agree with you there. Now, Dreadpool, are we taking a small break or are we getting straight into next game? Okay, so everybody, we are going to take a 5-minute break and we will be right back for the second game of GCG Gaming against Runtime. Now, the first game may have gone GCG Gaming's way, but anything can happen in League of Legends. So we will see you in 5 minutes for the second game.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. surviving. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream.
Good day, everyone. We are back and we are ready for our second game with Gucci Gaming against Runtime. Now, first game chosen. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about it?
It was a bit of a one-sider, you know.
A
Bit of
one-sider.
bit of a stomp.
But can I
hope to see a bit more competitive game now.
tell you something beautiful? You ready
Sort of
for it? Now, this is League of Legends. Anything can happen. Anything can change. So we can really see Runtime, coming back into this game.
I mean, if you have seen the Rogue Fnatic game last weekend, you can see
Can
especially.
we not talk about it? Can we not talk about it?
Oh, you're a Fnatic fanboy.
Shut up.
Oh, like, it's a good series though. Like,
Oh, no, it was an incredible series. I absolutely love watching it. Even when they lost, I was like, fair enough. They're going to lose, in the final, so it's okay.
I mean, especially you see like game for like the difference like between like the first two games, like game 3 and especially game 4, that they absolutely. I think I have not seen Fnatic get beaten that hard in entire split.
Yeah, that's. I will make
Well,
sure to hydrate
I
for you
have
guys.
four sips. Wait, my water is gonna be empty. I have to run to the fucking bathroom.
I'm just going to have to open up another beer. I will hydrate 5 times, guys. All right, just for you guys.
I'll be back.
I'll just drink the full beer at this point. I'll just keep having sips. What are you guys doing? But draft will be starting up any second now. With my beer in my hand, I will, I'll just take a sip, enjoy my life as we wait for them get into game. Now, Runtime was having a little bit of a tough time last game, but I believe if they go back to their basics, do, a simple team fight comp, try and not allow the enemy team to have such priority on the volley bear, as it just seemed to have so much pressure against them, they may be able to, take a game of Gucci Gaming, who's looked very strong recently.
I mean, they kind of got their ass handed to them like last game of the split, but before that.
You have something to say about that?
I mean, Gucci, they look they're like 50-50. I feel like one game they do good, one game they do bad, but like they had like always have been like not really top level, but like not bottom level as well. So it's like I have to see.
How's your water, man? Is it fully filled up?
My water is fully filled up, so I can hydrate.
You better be hydrated. Yeah, we will have to see. As our draft does kick off, Runtime's first ban is, of course, the Dash. I really have to say, Loco was looking very impressive in his last game, hitting so many hooks.
I mean, Loco is the hook man. I was say the hooker, but like, you never know.
Nah, I'm not sure if you're allowed to call him there.
the hook specialist. Let's call him that.
But it's looking like the counter against this will be the Jinx coming out, as it's just such a strong, safe pick just all the way through the game. You can leave it bot lane, you can allow it to carry. Just this Jinx is just so powerful in the meta right now, along with the Aphelios. And it is looking like Runtime is trying to get away the strong picks of Gucci Gaming, seeing that the Volley Bear was just so strong as it was first picked. And Gucci Gaming is coming out with the ban of Xing Zhao, trying to take away a strong jungler again from Runtime, as a Rengar first pick may be happening.
Rengar for no, please don't Lily. No, please don't Lily. Hey, thank you, good lord. I've watched EG and it's not enjoyable to watch the champion.
Inspired has gone on holiday, we'll say, in America. He's enjoyed his life a little bit, running it a little bit. But the first pick is going to be Viego from Runtime, not being inspired by Inspired, as Gucci Gaming's counter pick is going to be, I would like to see maybe a Jarvan coming out. The Bard. We are always a big Bard fan here. I am a Bard main myself.
Bar Papa fanboys.
The hover is there, and it will be locked in. Noko is feeling himself to get today. Bard is a champion where you need many hours on this, maybe even over at least 100 games on this champion to really understand when to use ultimate, how to play around the map, and it's looking like Caitlyn is going straight with that. Now, the reason I like this bot lane so much is Bard with Caitlyn is such a strong combo because of Bard ultimate into Caitlyn trap just allows Caitlyn to get her full damage combo off almost one shot in an ADC there. With Bard's auto attack Q ignite, that is one dead ADC. So we'll have to see if they're able to hit this combo bot lane.
You kind of like delete the roaming power of this Bard because with like Caitlyn you want to play super dominant lane and play for lane. Like with the Bard, you really want to roam actually, like getting like the magical journeys everywhere, getting gangs, roaming around the map with your chimes. So I'm curious to see how this whole thing goes.
It does depend because Bard can be very strong in the early game with his meeps, making his auto attack slow, his Q gain, good poke off right there. As the counter will be a Nautilus, which is very good into the Bard. A Bard that is locked down is not a very useful Bard. So the Nautilus coming into this is very strong. And the Samira, to complement this as well, it's saying to this Bard and Caitlyn, if you are anywhere near me, we are going to engage on you and you are going to die. And this works amazing with the Viego as well, as it's just a full get in your face and rule them till they're dead.
Maybe this is playstyle. Oh, the Jarvan. Do I like the Jarvan here? I think Jarvan is a really decent pick here, actually.
As the Jarvan is coming out right now. Now, we do have...
Oh, we're going to do the Nocturne.
The Nocturne. Now, the theory behind the Nocturne here right now is they are trying to go for, this long-range poke, get them down, and then just really just kill one person. It's really looking like a pick comp.
It is. The pick comps are like very like difficult to perform sometimes because especially if you fall behind, you're just gonna engage on everything and just kill yourself over and over. I feel like
Gucci Gaming must be feeling themselves to pick a pick comp, as it is very difficult to, really execute right now. Now, they are going to take away the Veigar, to stop, runtime from defending themselves, because if Veigar Cage comes out, Caitlyn the Bard will not be able to follow up the Nocturne, and Nocturne is just going to get bursted down, while runtime is taking away the Cassiopeia, taking away, a respect ban coming away from Savonix, who did really well in it last game.
I'm curious to see the Veigar ban leaves open an Ahri on. I would like to see an Ahri on 4 actually.
Inari could definitely work with the comp, allowing them to get more pick, as the Vex will be banned now, just trying to stop this hard engage that Runtime is trying to do, trying to stop them as much as possible from coming in. Now, I believe that if Gucci Gaming pick Poppy here, it could be very strong into the enemy team. As Runtime has a dash on the Viego, Nautilus Q would get stopped, and Samira would not be able to dash in as well. But it's looking like Camille is going to be the pick in top lane, but they are thinking about it. It does work with the pick potential. The reason it works with the pick potential is because of the ultimate. But the Gnar is going to maybe be locked in. They are thinking about this, and Gnar will be locked in right now. trying to, stay a little bit safe in the top side, allowing them to, play around other lanes. But the ultimate in these team fights is going to be absolutely huge, as Sejuani is a champion that I was not expecting
you.
to be picked here.
She is pretty deep with like it's gonna be a top list Sejuani. Actually, I think. I've seen it before a couple times in solo queue. It's actually not that bad. She's pretty decent lanes, have decent damage. Super tanky, of
How's
course.
it work against Gnar?
I am. I don't know if I like it against Nar. I mean, Nar can just space you out, but we will see.
We will have to see, as the Sejuani could be going to the jungle as well and Viego top lane. Anything is up for decider, but it is looking like they're looking for the mid laner right now. Trying to, pick something that can defend against his Nocturne when he does engage right now. When the enemy team is trying to get on top of you, Syndra's E does keep you a little bit safe here with huge damage to follow up. If Nautilus hits an ult, that means there's going to be one dead player on the side of Gucci Gaming, because one ultimate from Syndra will kill anyone on the side of Gucci Gaming so far.
So no, I still like the Ari here. I don't know. I would have liked to see the Ari fourth and actually use a counter pick for fifth, pick 5.
Now, Syndra is a immobile carry right now in the mid lane, so it is very easy for Bard Nocturne and Caitlyn Ultimate to try and find something. As LeBlanc is getting hovered right now, this does allow them to have their pick potential as well, trying to really show lane dominance against this Syndra, because if LeBlanc gets ahead, I don't believe she can do too much against the team of Runtime.
I
Like,
don't like LeBlanc here.
you can maybe burst the Syndra, but Syndra is E to stop her. And then we have Samira as well with Windwall, can stop a lot of LeBlanc's damage.
They're really trusting the mechanics here. I'm very, very. Oh, we got an hydrate as well, by the way. Oh god, I have to drink more. I'm gonna get full of water at this point.
How many gallons do you need to drink?
I would like,
For
with like
normal
2,
human?
with like I don't know how again, like liters, like 2 or 3 or something like that per day.
Two,
That's good.
2 liters? I think it's more than 2 liters.
Like 3 or something, but like yeah, people say like you can't drink too much, so of course.
We'll have to see. As the players are, just
See.
getting ready to get into the game. They're just doing, the beautiful draft pick. Now, what's your favorite team comp? Because I definitely have a favorite this time.
I am definitely going for runtime this game.
Completely agree with you there. Now, with teams like this, who are, lower seeded than Gucci Gaming, coming from the second division, playing something that's simple to execute can really bring you up to the level of teams above you. Because just look at this engage. You go with Nautilus in, Sejuani goes in, Viego goes in, Samira goes in, and Syndra just ults someone and someone's dead. Oh wait, someone's on the enemy team. It's a 4v5. You win the rest of it. It's just such an easy comp to execute. While on the side of Gucci Gaming, they have to mechanically outplay this Runtime right now. They cannot be engaged on. They have to be the ones to slowly poke down and pick off the enemy team of Runtime.
I mean, I think just the second, like the first 3 picks, I liked from Gucci, but the Nor and the LeBlanc is just a bit. I don't know. Look a bit better at plays. I like the Sejuani flex as well. Like very cool. I haven't seen it in a long time. It's gonna be the Viego top actually.
I would have really liked to see the Camille come out instead. The Camille would have been able to have some lockdown, allowing the Nocturne to do his thing on the side lanes, to just get a massive ultimate. Imagine Bard roamed up to the top lane with Nocturne with a Camille R on them. That will be one dead Viego.
I'm not too sure about this one. I would have actually liked to see the Sejuani top lane and the Viego in the jungle because the Sejuani Nocturne matchup, I don't think you can do a lot of Sejuani, and like Viego, you can maybe one him, especially if you go like pork first item.
You actually will not be able to 1v1 Nocturne, because the stun on Viego, that will be getting spell shielded by Nocturne, giving him more attack speed. And with his sphere coming out in a few seconds on his W, if I do believe, you will just not be able to survive.
I would have seen the flex Sejuani top lane because as you said, like the Nor can just space out this Viego. Like the Sejuani can stick onto you way better.
But maybe Erin is an amazing Sejuani player and can ultimately take over the game and just obliterate him. But a player to watch here is Loco. Loco and Savage have been so dominant so far in the season and in the playoffs so far. They won their last game with dominant fashion in this bot lane. So we'll have to see if this bar is able to make play with Logog and really open up this map for his team. If they're not able to do that, Runtime is just going to outscale and out-damage them in the late game.
They have to snowball early because as well, like if you look at like 5v5 team fights, the Nor has to get a super good ulti off to actually win fights because they just don't have engage. They have no engage on their side of CCG. And like a runtime can just Sejuani ultimate, the Nautilus hook Nautilus ultimate, like how do you Syndra scattered.
They
Scattered.
have Bard
Scattered.
ultimate. They have Gnar ultimate. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, but like Gnar, you have to be big Gnar in that situation, and Bard is not always like engage. Like it's like used for different things, but like
You haven't seen my Bard.
I have not seen your Bard indeed.
Well,
But I've seen my supports Bard though, so that's he's a very poke Bard. He's very good.
Is he?
He is.
I'll 1v1 him on Bard at some point then.
His name is Bardapap.
The beautiful man. I will assert dominance on him. But for everybody in chat, I do have a small announcement. I have been told by Dreadpool that he will be giving a skin away during the grand finals to one of the lucky people watching.
Oh, but I can't watch. I'm playing then.
I'll put your name in the ring. Don't you worry. Okay. So I have heard it will be done after the game, so the players who are actually playing the game will have a opportunity as well to win a skin. So anybody, make sure you're here for the grand finals. It will be a 1350p skin. You know, anyone's really feeling. You will
I mean,
see this
free skins. You know, you can never turn it down. And of
Gonna
course,
give me a
everyone's
skin.
gonna tune in for the finals. You have to.
Who do you think is going to get there? Now, the way you enter is if you are following, you already have one ticket, while subscribers will get 5 tickets to have a higher chance of getting it. So if you do want a higher chance, you can subscribe. And this is where, you know, my little hat comes on, my little money hungry hat. If you do have a thing called Twitch Prime, it would be an absolute pleasure. But of course, do not feel pressure to, as we do, you know, we do this for the community. We do this for you guys.
Tiny bit of the small hint, you know.
Just a small hint. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
But in the meantime, if you're waiting for the spectator late, I want you a quick opinion on like the All Pro team and the MVP votes and everything. If you have like a good opinion on that as well, I'm curious to see your side.
I personally cannot say enough as I haven't been here for the full season. I am very impressed so far in this game so far with Loco and Bar Papa. I do have to say you do have a good support on your team right now.
Very true, very true.
Those two supports have definitely impressed me so far, and I can see them going far and, you know, really going for contention. But overall, I just can't say more as I just don't know the players too well. But next season, I can definitely tell you with a lot more clarity who I think is going to be the best.
I just say this MVP was very deserved. Then I'll be happy.
I don't want to lie to you. I deserve it.
Oh, you indeed deserve it. You have been MVP this bit.
I keep saying that I'll fill in for teams where apparently I'm not allowed.
You're too high ranked, man. You're gonna get kicked. You're gonna let us get kicked.
I'm not even allowed to play. What happens if I play like a different lane? Hear me out. Me top lane.
It's an island. You're not even in the game.
Yeah, but what happens if I'm jungle?
And no, that can be. I'm jungle.
Mid
I'll gap
lane.
you too hard. It's not fair.
Okay, whatever team's against you, I will play as them and just gap you in the jungle and just meme on you right there. How do you feel about that?
I would have. I'm intrigued to see how that goes.
Oh no, I'm going to absolutely run it, but I'll make sure you do as well.
Sure, let's both run it. Both deaths wins.
Oh, you'll lose then.
You don't know the Nuno tech?
Oh.
The ghost.
You don't understand my bar gameplay.
True, you tunnel into the tower every time.
It's into win or into lose.
Okay,
it's one of the above.
But the important question is, who wins skin game this game?
Oh, I love the bard skin. I really do.
I love it.
I do love the bard skin.
This one or the snow one? With the hot cocoa puff?
I got all of them except for the new skin.
Oh, really?
I'm a weird one. I like Elderwood most.
Elderwood? I don't have that one. I have this bard one. So.
I got Bard as well.
Wow,
but coming out from Skin Game, I do like the Syndra and the Samira matching with their skins right there. You know, giving off a little bit of a groovy party vibe, even though it is pool party Syndra right there. So, because of the two skins matching, I will have to give it to Topside right now.
Not like the scary combo on the top side for G Gaming?
I do actually really like that.
The cosplay duo.
I mean, the LeBlanc as well, Mistletoe LeBlanc just doesn't really match him.
I think it's a very ugly skin. I've never seen it in game. But
I think
it's good.
League is an ugly game.
Let's go to stream Dota. Let's move
Yeah.
away.
Oh, did I Oh, I might actually be producing Dota later on. So I
I
might
have
be
never
depressed.
played Dota, and
Neither have I.
You're just gonna run it down. Just scream about Dota.
No,
the entire time.
no, I don't play it. I'm the one behind the scenes doing all the visuals and stuff.
Ah, okay. I have no clue about Dota. I've seen some clips, and I am just very clueless. But probably people have the same with League. Maybe you don't play it, I guess.
Oh, I forgot to tell you what my thesis was about, by the way. I made
so-
it about sportsmanship in League of Legends.
Oh, I think I've read. You said something about it before, like read or something before. There's no sportsmanship in League of Legends.
Completely agree. No, completely agree. As it is looking from the side
Ooh,
of
invade time.
runtime, they are trying to look for an invade here. They are, running around, questioning where they are as a 5-point is going to
Oh,
come
the
out.
flash!
As a big flash comes out from the Nautilus. Stun into another stun, gets one kill there, straight for the Samira, making that a winning bot lane. And this is so important coming from the side of runtime, because their bot lane, if they get a lead, they can just permanently engage and just win this bot lane.
I mean, they didn't have to flash, burn anything besides the flash from Nautilus, but he has Hex Flash, so it cost them nothing.
This Nautilus is looking for blood this game. Last game, he's playing a little bit more passive, allowing Loco to get the engages first. But this game, he is looking like he's going to be the Nautilus. He's going to be the one to dictate how this game is going to go. So we'll be having to look at lane them as he's really turning on the line right now.
He said, not anymore, old man. I'm taking over now. I'm gonna be doing the engages every time before you can react to it.
Why do I feel like he's the old man? I don't know. I'm getting the impression.
Yeah, the boomer reactions.
Yeah, he's the boomer reaction. That's what happened in the mid lane right now. But it is looking like it's just going to be a top to bot coming from the red side and a bot to top coming from the side of runtime as small engages coming in the mid lane. Nothing too far, just a little bit of poke there. As in this bot lane, they are trying to cheese brush it right now with the Bard Q. Going to get a stun off right now, but just not that much damage as the Q doesn't land.
Sejuani's gonna look for a full clear again. I don't know why he's perma full clearing on these champs. I mean, Sejuani, I understand you have to rush for 6, but Sejuani, Shyvana last game, I understand you have to rush for 6, but with Sejuani, if you run top with level 3, QE, auto text from Viego, you can look for some flashes.
We do expect both sides coming out from Chi Gaming to have pushing in the early game, as bot lane does have 2 range against 1 range, 1 melee, while top lane has range versus melee as well. So Nocturne has so much pressure in this lane, or in the game right now, where he can do what he wants. But it's looking like it's just going to be a simple clear.
Nice trading in the mid lane.
Good E coming out from the side of Syndra. It's looking like both junglers are going to try and look for something here, as Sejuani is engaging, but Nocturne is there. Nocturne does have E, so is able to stun him right now, but it's looking like he's not going to. Both junglers are just going for farm.
I would have liked to see this Sejuani path top after his Raptors, because they have Tribus control warded, and their bot lane was very far off from Chi. With the Nautilus, I think I would have looked for some cheesy gank there.
This is incredible coming out from the side of Chi Gaming. Chi Gaming on both sides can get a reset right now. As you take a look at the bot side of Chi Gaming, they are going to get the cold, just allowing them to farm up and get stronger. This is the pressure you can get from having 2 range champs. If you stack 3 waves right now, you can get a good call in the start and get a small lead. As the flash does come out from Viego for really nothing there.
I mean, you see it as well last game. The laning power of Chi is so much better than runtime. As the F showed, laning wise, they're just superior to runtime at the moment.
Yes, but there is still a kill on the Samira here. We'll have to see if the Nautilus is looking for an engage right now. This is going to be devastating, but he seems to realize that the jungle is there and does back up. He is sniffing it out as the flash Q comes out from Loco. Loco has had enough of being passive in this bot lane and gets his ADC a kill right there, making it 1-for-1 in this bot lane as both ADCs get a kill now. It's looking like Laneham is just being a little bit too over-aggressive, getting a little bit too excited.
They thought we have a lead bot lane. Let's try to snowball it, but they just got punished for it instantly. So do you want to look for something top though?
There
Oh,
is
it's-
Mega Gnar coming up, so there may be a turnaround right now as Cheese jungler Logog is looking for the mid lane right now. Gnar does engage, but the flash has to come out to stop the Sejuani, and it's a flash for flash jungle for top. As Logog is roaming up to the top lane. He's most likely just going for CS, but we do have to be wary because in a Plat/Diamond League, it is always team fights. It's always fights everywhere on the map.
It's a big ass fiesta. You always love it.
That is the favorite thing to cast, as there is a small bit of chunk coming out from the mid lane. Huge damage coming out from the LeBlanc. When LeBlanc gets first item, that's when Syndra needs to be scared of the engagers right now, because she will just die in just one burst combo.
I expected Nocturne to go top, clear his top side into bot, like look, if he can help his bot side push out and get maybe a try to get the Drake.
The TP does come out from both top laners here, so they if they die right now, is going to be catastrophic for them, as Nod does have a slight CS lead, which we do expect from a range versus melee matchup right now.
Because him just ignore his Krugs, they just don't exist.
Sejuani is looking for the jungle right now. He's looking for the dragon. He did go over the wall, so he has not been spotted on any wards, so the red team does not know he's here.
Yeah, I
He's
love to
looking-
do this as well. I did this as well a lot of times when playing like Olaf and Vi, like early Drake takers. If you have that, if they have Scott on, you have a blast plan, just go over, take it. They don't even know you're there.
That is massive for the side of... what's their name again? I need to have it. Runtime.
It's Gucci gaming or runtime.
Runtime. No, I remember Gucci because it has it on the side, but runtime's a little bit more of the difficult one to say. But this Nocturne is close to the level 6, as it's looking like the
Okay.
side of Runtime bot lane is super out position right now.
Come
So
in.
she doesn't have ult right now, but look
Turning
at that
around.
damage coming out right now from the side of Runtime. And it's looking like it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. This is just the damage you can get off with the exhaust and the ignite, just stopping any damage coming out from the Cheese side. Samira in brawls like that is just so powerful, especially
did
with the
it.
Nautilus,
Yeah.
allowing her passive to get more damage off.
It's a super good combo. That's why they see that she like picked so much like together. But if she had 6 Vesemir, I think they would have actually wiped the team fight.
They
Because
would
her
have
6 is so good.
they would have got ultimates. Bard is looking for like small mid lane, but isn't able to get anything off, so it's just going to roam down to this bot side. This is what I really like to see from supports right now. Your jung or your ADC is perfectly safe in the bot lane, so you can just go into the enemy jungle and just do what you want. Like, look at him. He's just going around, play some control wards, and his ADC is quite happy just doing what she wants.
I mean, as well, like they're playing with like in my team as well. We have Bard the Papa, of course, so the support and playing jungle support together, roaming around. It's so strong. You can actually get so many advantages from it if you play it correctly.
That is the power support. This is why people say it is one of the strongest roles in the game, as both junglers are looking for this Scuttle Crab right now. Neither one seems to want to back down right now. Shyvana does have ultimate right now, is strong in the 1v1, but Shyvana is looking like she will just take it and try and run. Nocturne is on top of her, but may get stunned in second. Gnar is looking. Gnar still has
She
E
missed
over
the
the wall,
ultimate.
but the blast cone keeps her to safety. But she just has to give up a full jungle now, as Bard Loco is just right there with him.
I think the Gnar didn't have E there, otherwise he just E'd over and he would have killed the Sejuani.
That is the pressure of a roaming jungler that you can just see in the game. He's able to, get his jungle to take the full clear and just gets to roam down to the bot lane. As the wave is pushing back into his Caitlyn right now, his Caitlyn loses nothing for this. Well played to Loco right now on his roam timers.
Give me a second.
They are looking for something small in the top lane. The ult comes out from the Nocturne, the R comes out from the Mega Gnar right now, but the damage just coming out from the tower right now is just way too much, as the Viego is trying to look for another overtake. This is massive for the Viego right now. He is Gnar right now, trying to get onto the LeBlanc. He flashes over, and it's looking like it's going to be a 2-for-0 right there. Viego's just getting enough damage onto that Nocturne. Nocturne went slightly too fast there, so Mega Gnar was not able to keep up with him. Making it just a
course,
2-for-0.
Of course, I have to miss this, the oh, nice double stun from the Bard.
Huge damage is coming out from the side of Chi Gaming, but they're just too tanky, as Bard just doesn't deal too much damage in the early game, especially without using the Ignite.
Of course, I have to miss the top lane, bro. It looks very excited.
It's okay, but there
exciting.
is another brawl in the bot lane right now. Caitlyn has been engaged on, does use the flash to get out. Yeah, basically, all that happened was they went for the engaged top lane, but Nocturne went a little slightly too early, so then the Viego was able to get an overtake. Killed the Gnar as well, making it a 2-0.
Not on the same page, I see there.
It was just slightly too early. They were on the same page, just one was just slightly too fast. But Drake will be coming up in a minute 17. Sejuani does still have the Rift held, so we're expecting her to place in the next couple minutes as they are looking for a fight in the top lane. Viego is massive right now with 2 kills.
Looking for it. No, has flash though. Middle of the mega. Does he have the flash here?
The fancy feet is coming
he's
out from
kind
Jeff
of
right now.
turning
As he
around.
goes for the flash Q, and it's looking like he's able to get the kill. One more auto attack. The stun comes out, and it's looking like the stun is just too much. That was really well played from Runtime. That was so close.
You see the power of this Sejuani is actually like the lockdown CC with auto attackers. It's so good. It can be extremely useful. They're gonna get a full tower as well.
They will be getting a full tower, but take a look at Loco and Logog in the bot lane right now. They are waiting for the enemy bot lane to come down right now. The side is just looking so scared for blue on the bot side right now. They are trying to look for the engage right now. Are they going to lay him on the tower? It's looking like they are not going for it. And it's just going to be a really good trade from the side of Runtime.
Yeah, but Gucci Gaming now has first prior over this Drake. That's gonna be second the next point.
But this is what we like to see coming out from Runtime. They are showing so much more of their potential this game than last.
Let's
looking-
see what they're gonna... I think she just give this, yeah. Mid lane is
Caitlyn-
loaded.
Caitlyn did
Maybe.
reset for the side of Gucci Gaming, meaning they will try and give this over as a double stun does come out right now, the ultimate as well, to poke him out, making sure that this jungler does not come in for a steal. And that's 2 Drakes over to the side of Runtime. Playing to their win con, all they need to do is get 2 more Drakes and play for these team fights. They're going to win this game.
Mountain Drake as well. This Sejuani is gonna be unkillable.
Mountain Drake is the worst possible Drake for the side of Chi Gaming to get against them. The reason for this is Chi Gaming is trying to look for these pick potentials, trying to be around the map and get picks onto the enemy team. But if you're not able to kill them because they're too tanky, your whole entire team comp just falls apart.
Yeah, like how can you see Gucci Gaming actually coming back? Or even though it's a small deficit, but it feels like so much more than it is at the moment.
Shyvana is looking for something right now, but realizes that mid lane is moving, making a 4 versus 3. So she slowly backs off, but the Syndra does TP in here, so there may be a team fight coming in soon. It's looking like everybody's just playing defensive, trying to farm up and get to the next fight.
Next we're probably gonna be around. There's not gonna be. It's gonna be in Herald. Yeah, there's gonna be in Herald before, right? Yeah.
There will be a herald in the next couple minutes coming up right now. Now, from the side of Chi, they just haven't had enough damage to poke out the side of Runtime.
The
As a
opportunity forward. Runtime keeps reacting on time.
Hook does miss. We do have the ultimate on the side of Logog right now. The
Oh,
massive
good.
ultimate.
Brawl bot lane.
There is a fight going in the bot lane right now, but Shyvana is reading him like a book this game. It's going completely opposite as the Bard E does come out, but we do see that the Samira is chasing. Samira is just so strong right now as
Flash
a massive QE comes out from the side of Syndra. Again, her 1 kill. And are they able to get the second? It's all in the Sejuani, and it's looking like it's not going to be a second kill. This is just... It's completely opposite from the first game. We were saying before that Gucci Gaming was reading Runtime like a book, but it's looking like the opposite side right now.
Yeah, like I said, like in these kind of games, like the draft is so important. Like the draft from Runtime is like so much better. First game, the draft from Gucci was way better as well. Like apparently, this draft just decides these games. We don't even have to stream the game anymore. We just do draft and then just pick the winner.
Yeah, we just say what draft we like most, and we win.
Yeah, we win. We are the big brains.
But no, we don't want to cast a curse them. That might happen next game. We say what one we win, you know, leave it there, and then they lose.
Yeah, true. But, I mean, game 3 would have been kind of fun.
Game 3 is always my favorite. My favorite type of League of Legends game is one that is close. Now, this game, there is a 7k gold lead almost to the side of Runtime. So
Seven?
Cheat Gaming really needs to pull something out. Sorry, 4k. My apologies.
3.3 to be exact. Wait, 3 now. It's fine.
I did tell you it's been a long day where my brain has had to do
Oh, my brain is fried as well. I'm tired as hell.
very intensive things. I've had to see statistics all day.
Tiring, man. It has to be tiring.
Yes, apparently like 98% of players think that League of Legends is toxic.
I fully agree because I have like 5 champ bans in the like last season or something.
Do you want to talk about it?
I have been reformed since because I have nothing. Didn't have HSAT this season.
Don't worry, I've done a full thesis on Tyler 1 and how important it is to have influence be good role models for the game. Really done it all.
I mean, if Tyler 1 is like, now he's been, to call him a good role model is different, but like he's an interesting personality. Let's say about that.
I mean, when I mean role model, I mean in League of Legends terms how he is less toxic now.
Oh yeah, true, very true. I just learned that like disabling alt sets for me is just like amazing way to not play with points.
Take a look at the ping coming out from Loco in the bot lane right now. They are trying to hunt for the Syndra, but realize that they don't know where the enemy team is. They cannot go for this play. Now, we just need to see picks coming out from Logo right now, and for Loco to just try and find something on the map. It is looking like the side of Runtime is just going to take the Rift held. There may be a small fight here right now. Syndra is in the bot lane, so it will be a 4v5 if they try and take this fight. But then they realize, no, we don't want to take this. They are just too strong for us right now.
Jesus, late on every rotation and I think no.
An ultimate comes out right now. A pick gets taken out. That's a massive pick right now. It's a 4v5 on the side of Gucci Gaming. Maybe securing them the Drake.
Nar almost mega as well.
Nar is almost mega. He does have the flash up, so we can see a big engage coming out here. It's looking like they are going to try and contest this. This is a 4v5. This is the potential that Gucci Gaming needs. They need something like this. As the LeBlanc is on the side lane, look at her right now trying to find a flank. They do notice the ward, but they're not sure if she's in there yet. Just a
Don't
little
really
bit
have like
of right now.
super squishy members to like pick out. The LeBlanc is like the Syndra is probably the only one because Samira has the shield though as well. Viego's not squishy. The Sejuani is pretty tanky. Nautilus is not that squishy, I guess. So
They are trying to push out the mid lane right now, maybe looking for a small engage. Nah, is almost mega. You have to watch his rage bar right now. Is he going to try and look for something? They don't have the ultimate on the Nocturne right now. Just going to be a hard fight to take, and it's looking like they're going to take the Drake and get out as the Rift Herald is placed from the side of Runtime, trying to get the first tower.
oh, nice portal away from the board there.
If I was bar right there, I would spam pig my level 7.
But before, like looking at these team comps, looking at the fights, like Chi has to get picks before the fight starts because
Oh,
they would never win 5v5s.
You need to look at the towers up right now. Look at how dense all of the towers are. There's only 2 towers down in this game, and that's on the side of Gucci Gaming, meaning that this Nocturne doesn't really have a lot of places that he can find pick potential, as everybody's just going to be under a tower.
Yeah, they have to get at least the mid lane tower down to get some more room to move around the map, but at the moment I don't see them getting it. They don't have the greatest seats as well.
My biggest issue is the vision game right now from the side of Gucci Gaming. If they want to play this comp, they need to have wards in the enemy jungle, able to track people, to tell where they are, to make picks and have informed decisions on when they want to, you know, pick someone off on the side. The Nocturne will be on the top side right now, meaning that there's just so much presence on the side of Runtime right now as they are trying to look for this bot lane. They are sending 4 people down here, leaving Syndra in the top lane. Syndra is trying to back off to keep herself safe. And next wave, I think they're going to grab this tower, just playing as a unit, playing as a death ball.
I really want to say like about the vision as well. I want to see laners buying pings. Get your pings. Especially for like Runtime, you have gold left over, buy pings, and then this pick home from Chi, and Chi has no potential way to get back to this game.
Nocturne
like
is
everywhere.
farming the top side of Runtime right now, splitting the map in half. They are still trying to just farm up and try and find a fight that works for them. Now, with a pick comp, if they do catch someone out, they can try and get a Baron in 2 minutes when it's up, but it's looking like they are looking for this top lane right now. Meganar is up and available. Syndra is on the road. There are 1 TP on the side as they are looking to engage right now. The ultimate comes out from the Nocturne, that are as well from Caitlyn, and that is how the pick comp is meant to be. Just straight burst damage, using all your ultimates, killing one person and getting out.
The turret as well, but like Gucci Gaming, Runtime, excuse me, is pushing the mid lane. The Syndra is pretty much the only member you can actually pick off fairly easily because she has no defenses. She has a stopwatch now.
BP coming from Nar in the backline right now as there is an engage coming right now. Samira has almost got ultimate. Samira's ultimate is going to be massive this team fight. She's using the ultimate, comes through, gets
Following
one kill
it.
with it, Getting to the Bard as well. The shield bolt is just so much damage, but is barely able to die right now. So Viego is in the backline, able to possess one person, but the tower damage just so much right now as the
Big Gnar.
Nautilus is barely alive, as Big Gnar HP buff is barely allowing him to survive right now, as it's just, you know, it's just so far ahead, this runtime team right now, where they can make mistakes, where they get engaged on 3 versus 4, 3 versus 5, and they're just still able to win because of that fight.
It is an even fight. They never win this. But all in all, it's kind of okay for Chi because they got the shotgun on the Viego, the shotgun on the Samira. It's being okay with scraps. That's the only thing they're doing now. They're like, yeah, we didn't win the team fight, but we didn't lose it as well. So.
The problem is, with their team comp, they need their ultimates up to win a team fight, and they used all their ultimates on the Syndra before the fight even happened. When they tried to fight the rest, they just had no steam left in the tank. Meaning that they just slowly lost the fight, because if you can't kill the Samira fast, they're just going to win the team fight.
It's just super hard for Chi to win these team fights with the comp you have. You have like so much, like the Blanc and Nocturne, so much single target damage. Caitlyn as well. You have to make a pick and then try to hope like for a
Look at this
fight.
mid lane right now. Samira does dodge the first E. We will have to see the ignite does come out, but Samira's just wind wall. It's just way too oppressive right now against the enemy team, as they are trying to get chased down right now. Nocturne does have ultimates. They can turn this fight if they want to. But it's looking like both teams have decided they just want the vision to set up for this Drake. Jeff needs to get to this team fight right now. He does not have TP up right now, so he can't get there straight away. Just look at this vision right now from the side of blue. It's just really hard.
If you can't get in here from the side of Chi, I think you just have to give it. His third break is not stole yet, but you just...
Syndra is on her own right now, so Syndra could be a target for them to go on, depending if they're able to see her. They do have the pressure in the mid lane. If they give up this Drake, they need to look for this tower. Nautilus hook doesn't land. The poke is coming out right now. Nothing's landing right now. This is looking really good for Chi Gaming. All the ultimates are still here. Syndra is split. She is definitely a good target to look for this game. The Drake has been started up. Both teams are just poised and ready to go. Just a few things landing here and there, but nothing massive coming out. Chi Jeff does have his ultimate coming up. Mega Gnar is coming up very, very soon. He does not have flash, so he doesn't have too much engagement potential. Poke is coming out from the side of Chi. The ultimate hits one person right now. Jeff is looking for the engage right now. Is he able to get anything? The ult does go over. And look at this Mega Gnar ultimate. All ultimates are coming out right now. All the burst dash, but look at this Samira. Samira has not died yet. Samira's in the backline. Gets one kill. Is able to get another dash, but is so low, allowing Caitlyn to get the kill. Meaning it's a 3v2 right now. Caitlyn does get slowed right now. The Viego is still up and is able to take over another person, making that a win for Runtime Gaming. But that was such a close team fight.
It looked so good for Chi in the game with the 4-man Mega Gnar. Like, everyone getting low and the Smear is like, nah, she's just alive, she's everything. Pops up with the ultimate. Is this going to be a Baron as well? Are they going to flip it?
They are looking for the ban right now. The only person up from the side of Gucci Gaming is their Lord Blanc. Can Savonic do anything to stop this Baron right now? She does have good burst damage. She may be able to kill the Viego here, but there is so much CC on the side of Runtime, so we'll have to see if she's able to do anything here. Players are coming back in, but this Nocturne is so far away, but it's looking like they just don't have enough tankiness or damage to get rid of this ban right now, as they are looking for the LeBlanc. LeBlanc doesn't have ultimate yet. It's looking very squishy right now, and it's looking like it's going to be another pick on the side, as the Bard barely misses. As the
ult turn
does
back
come
on the Baron here, no?
They can definitely turn out. They have poked out the Bard enough to do that. Nocturne doesn't have ultimate either, or the flash, so can't get into the Baron pit easily.
Is it going to be uncontested? I think it looks like to be uncontested.
Looking like uncontested. They are just going to try and farm up, trying to get enough gold so for the next Dragon fight, they can do what their team comp is meant to do. Caitlyn is in a little bit of a scary situation right now, but they're all just trying to get as much gold as possible, as Baron's getting taken down right now.
It's like the opposite of last game. It's Runtime just winning team fight after team fight, having the better comp and just running away with it at this point.
Definitely sticking to the name of we run it down or you run it down.
The only silver lining for Chi Gaming here is that they got 2 Drakes, so that the Drake stacking is like not that fast. They
Gaming
have a
did
little bit of time.
Chi Gaming did also get all of their bot side farm onto their jungle, a few waves in the mid lane, and most importantly, they did get bot towers. They did not lose everything to this Baron. They are able to get a few things back. As they are barreling down right now, Runtime is looking for this mid lane tower as Bard and Savonix are trying to look around the map, trying to find, any potential of getting a flank, getting somewhere where they won't expect it, and get burst damage to kill someone.
I mean, do you think the Chi can actually hold on the siege? They don't have the amazing wave clear mid lane. The LeBlanc can't clear waves at all, but they're just relying on the wave clear of this Caitlyn.
We will have to see. They may not even have to worry too much, as the Nautilus is looking for the LeBlanc right now, but LeBlanc just with 2 dashes is just so hard to hook. You try and hook her one way, she's going to dash the other way. Now, it's looking like they have decided that it can't really defend this too well, so they've left the Gnar top lane. They're trying to match it more than anything.
This Gnar can push pretty decently, but I think if you just run it down 4 men, they just can't stop you.
The reason this is really good from the side of Chi Gaming is there's only one wave that they can really go against, because Chi Jeff has kept his top side in so far that it's going to take at least a minute to get the wave all the way back to Chi's tower. So Runtime can't do anything with it, and Logog was able to push in the mid lane as well, meaning they can't use that wave either, just only leaving this bot lane. They've only lost 1 turret so far.
Very impressive actually that they can just juggle these waves and not lose too much on this Baron play.
And then look at these Caitlyn traps as well, not allowing any of these tanks in the front line to deal any damage to this tower, only leaving the Samira, and Samira's close range as well, so she can't get close at all. Keeping a really good Baron defense line here.
Chi are just holding on by that teeth, they're just doing everything to not let this guy's snowball out of control.
Now, Drake is up in another minute. They can give up one more Drake if they can, but the longer this fight goes on for, the stronger this team is going to be the side of Runtime. The stronger their team fight is going to be, as there is a small stun coming out. This LeBlanc is on the side lane, but is caught on a ward right now. Syndra is not there. It will be a 4v5 if they're looking for this team fight. They are just trying to defend and walk away, as Syndra is trying to join them. If I was...
5v5? I don't think they're gonna fight it here.
It does look like Mega Gnar is about to come up. All ultimates are up for both sides. So the wombo combo from Chi to try and get that pick is still up right now. Mega Gnar is up. He needs to look for an engage very soon, or he will not be useful in these team fights. It's looking like they are having trouble trying to get through this choke right now, as Jeff's Mega Gnar does leave out, making it a very hard team fight, as they don't have...
They have to give it. They have to give it. They can't walk in.
Bard has been stunned. 1 stun into a Nautilus Q is 1 dead Bard. This is the issue with Guy in the build he did. He went for the movement speed build, where you're able to easily get on top of someone, but if someone tries to get on top of you and they get onto you, you are 1 dead Bard. As there's still an ultimate on the side of the Sejuani, so there could be another pick coming in soon.
He's gonna look to get this inhibitor, but it looks of it. 4v5 for like 15 seconds.
The Nautilus has been poked out a lot, but the E coming out from the Syndra keeps us safe. As the ultimate comes out from the Sejuani, this is a really good fight. It's a front to back fight. Nautilus does re-engage again. The Mega Gnar is still on right now. It's a 6-man ult. And then still going in, but look at this Samira. Samira has ultimate. Samira's ultimate is dealing huge damage. The W coming out from the Mega Gnar is barely able to save his team, as Syndra is the only player alive right now. Syndra still doesn't have ultimate, so doesn't have enough damage. And that is the team fight Chi was looking for. That Mega Gnar ultimate saved the game there.
I have to say, this Gnar is putting Chi on his back with these ultimates. The Drake fight, get a good ultimate, they couldn't really follow up on it, but this one just destroyed them. And I think like Runtime just went way too deep on the dive on the tower. I think they just should have backed out when losing their jungler.
This is definitely what she was looking for. The gold lead has only 3k right now, and the longer the game goes for, the less the gold lead matters right now, as all players are starting to get their 2 item spikes on the side of Chi. I mean, their team fights are going to be stronger and stronger. Guys, we have great production here. We have to say thank you to Dreadful, as we Mega Gnar is barely able to save his team, as Syndra is the only player alive right now. Syndra still doesn't have ultimate. It's looking like our production has messed up, and we might not. It's looking like a no, as Oh, it's looking like we will not be getting it. But guys, we have to say that's better than most productions you've been on. At least there was an attempt of it. As there
You
is
have
an
to just
attempt
remember it. Just
on
think
this
of it in
top
your head.
lane right now. Look at Jeff. Jeff has done amazing things for his team, but he may be getting caught out right now. It is 2 tanks versus him, so he can turn this right now. He needs to do something before this Samira gets here. There is an ultimate on the side of Chi from the Bard, from the Nocturne right now, so they can maybe turn this. His ultimate is still up, so he needs to do something now, but it's just not enough. And they are still looking for a slight bit of poke here. Loco is in no man's land, but no one is going for him, making it a 0 for 1 from the side of Runtime, allowing them to push this top lane and maybe get in him.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna hit him. They don't have Baron minions, so Caitlyn, I think, is strong enough with their rings to actually clear these waves. But it's a good pick.
Very good pick coming out right now. As LeBlanc is trying to look for a little bit of poke damage onto Astrara. Is that how you say his name? Astaru? Astaru?
Astaru.
Astaru? With a special R? Astaru? Okay. But with Astaru on the Baron right now, it's on the side of Runtime, who are looking for the Baron right now. They need to stop this from Chi Gaming. Chi Gaming need to try and stop this Baron right now, but they just don't have the damage as the TP comes out from Jeff.
I made a TP in there, it's like fine. We tried TP for nothing, and it just walked back.
Now, Drake is up in 1 minute 30. This fight could decide it all. If they are able to get the shield and get this dragon on the side of Runtime, it's just going to be so much harder for Chi Gaming to do what they want, and it may be almost impossible for them to win this game.
We have wait. I think the only way thing they can win is like from an insane Nor engage again. So we have to look at this guy's Nor bar and like position himself.
Nar's flash will be up around 20 seconds after Drake will be spawning, so it will be very difficult for him to do something without that. He will have to try and find a flank with his Nar bar up. But the ultimates are there for Chi Gaming, so if they get a pick before this, they're able to somehow kill this Samira, maybe kill this Syndra, the game could really turn in their favor and get themselves the Drake. As the Nautilus is slightly over-positioned, trying to say his team's there when he's not there for them yet.
You have to be careful for this Viego. If you get him a reset, he might be able to take over the team fight.
Syndra is not there with her team. This has been a common occurrence with the team right now. There's been so many opportunities where Chi could go in 4v5 as they are seeming to give up the river right now to the side of Chi Gaming. Sylvanas gets a little bit of poke down. They have the pressure right now. This is what they want. The ultimate is looking for someone. He's looking for the Syndra. This is what they needed. Syndra was just too far on her own right now. The Syndra still has E up. Syndra may be able to get up. The Caitlyn R does come out, and it's all down to Logo if he's able to get the poke. But the chase is just so diabolical for his team because this Samira is allowed to be in the backline. Mega Knight is about to come up, but just gets CC so hard as a massive Bard ultimate almost saves him. But the Mega Knight was just not able to get off. They just chased the Syndra so far down and used everything on him. The rest of the team just dies as the Samira's just able to get onto them as Samira just almost burst down the side of Bard.
I think this might be the nail in the coffin for GCG because they have been very heroically defending everything, but with the Mountain Soul now and potentially a Baron, they can take off if they kill the Nocturne. When they're going to take the Nocturne.
If they kill the Nocturne here, there will be a free Baron for them, allowing them to push all waves and really take over the game if they want to right now. Logog is trying to take as much time as possible to allow his team to come up. It does mean that Jeff and Savage will be up in the next 10 seconds, making it a 4v5. Meaning they may be able to poke him off this Baron. Now, everyone, we are trying number 2 on the replay. So diabolical for his team because this Samira is allowed to be in the backline. Mega Knight is about to come up. He just gets CC so hard as a massive Bard ultimate almost saves him. So diabolical for his team because this Samira is allowed to be in the backline. Mega Knight is about... There we go. There is a big fight coming in right now. Everybody is taking huge damage right now. As Chi is looking like their team fight is not going too bad. Jeff still has ultimate up right now. Big Bard ultimate coming right now. 2-man into the wall, but Caitlyn and Bard is just not able to do enough damage in the backline. And it's looking like that's one dead Mega Gnar right now as LeBlanc is trying to fall a little bit of poke right now. The ultimate does come out from Logog, but it looks like the Nocturne R is going to get nothing. And it's going to be a free Baron on the side of Runtime.
Yeah, that's just... I don't know what to say. It's just gifted.
Also, chat, you better be proud. You got to see a replay. I didn't get to see the replay because of the screen share, but I hope the replay looked cool.
Yeah, we get
That's the reason we weren't casting it, because I was like, there's a replay. Hello? There's a replay? 6 out of 10? No, it's a 10 out of 10. Production's better than usual.
You have to figure out how to do it.
Alright, guys, remember, this is one of the first playoff games. By the time we get to the finals with the 1350 RP giveaway, with, you know, us being the best casters in the world, it'll be a 10 out of 10.
Of course, everything will be smoothly.
Okay, it did happen.
LCS asking for us for prediction as well.
No, I have a question to chat. How do you expect us to have a replay system when all of these players fight 24/7? It's not possible. There's no place to put a replay because there's always a fight you're going to miss. As they are positioning to barrel down this mid lane right now, there may even be another fight as there's a Hextech Flash almost going over, but realizes he stops. They are barreling down this mid lane. Savonix has really not been able to do too much on this LeBlanc pick by how tanky the enemy team is. We need to see some armor penetration coming out from the side of Chi for them to do anything, but they're able to barrel down this mid lane and just tank the rest of it right now. Meganar is about to come up. He does not have flash, so it's going to be hard for him to get a good engage here, and they are having to wait till next wave.
Like I said before, I felt like this LeBlanc pick was not gonna do much. I would have preferred an R pick, man. Like AP wise, maybe less, but like, you could have made easier picks. Big snowball. It's gonna be come down to a draft diff again, I think, in the end.
Draft Diff is definitely the name of this series so far, as they are looking for maybe a Death Bush here. Nautilus is looking for an engage, but doesn't seem it. Lenham has been looking for so many engages this team. This is what I'm liking coming out from a play right now. He was looking a little bit more defensive, a little bit more, you know, scared of what he's doing, but he's really coming to his own this game. As they are trying to look for this mid lane tower. There's a double stun coming out from the Syndra, but no follow-up. Doesn't mean anyone dies right now as they get the first tower right there. As they are trying to get a little bit of poke on them. Meganar is almost back up, but isn't in a position to engage. And it's just one free tower for the side of Runtime.
You know, it's just a hook diff.
It's always just hook diff. Now, we do have Elder coming up in 1 minute 50. This is the way they can get back into the game, as a flash does come out from Chi Savage. The Caitlyn does not have flash anymore, but still doesn't even have the Gale Force either. She is one prime target for a Nautilus hook or Nautilus R.
Very curious to see how this goes.
You okay, man? You seem a little tired.
I am super tired, but I'm trying to concentrate.
It is all good, my man. I get a day off tomorrow, so I get to sleep.
Oh, nice. I have a bit of a busy day. We have like match as well tomorrow.
Oh, I wish you luck.
I mean, I'm coaching, so I'm not playing, so it's like I have to scream, but not.
Oh, I wish your team luck. Well, wait, you can tell them just to run around the pitch and not care.
I mean, I do care, but I'm like bouncing up and down next to the pitch.
You do more exercise than they are.
Yeah, almost. I feel like my heart's going.
But both teams are getting ready for this dragon. This dragon is going to be the decider of the team fight, or sorry, the game even at this point. If we see Chi Gaming get this ban right now, they will have so much pressure, and if they play it correctly, they could find a, you know, unlikely win here. But with the side, with the blue side right now,
they're completely dark. They can't enter. They just have to walk in blind.
but Jeff does have ultimate coming up soon. The Meganar is looking hungry and ready for something. So if he's able to get a big fight here, a big ultimate, they may be able to win the fight. But they are so tanky. As Sejuani is looking for an engage, he does get onto the Meganar, which is not the target. The Meganar could be massive right now. They're all together. This is the fight that Chi wants. The ultimate does come out from the Nocturne, but they don't look for the engage. Nocturne R is down. This is a massive ultimate coming out from the side of Chi Game. They were not able to use. Jeff has almost wasted Meganar as well. This is the time that they are not looking for. Runtime is in a perfect position right now. Bard needs to find something. He still has ultimate. He needs to find something on these sides, trying to get people out team fight. As a hook does come in from the Nautilus. The R comes out as well. Caitlyn has no flash. It's a target. Free for them as a triple ultimate does come out from the Bard right now. But it's just too much damage coming out from the Samira and the Viego poking someone off right now. As that is one dead Nocturne as well. As Viego's looking for another, but is not able to get it. as the Baron does not have smite. And with 49 HP, Eren is able to secure it for runtime. As another flash comes in, and that is the power of a busted Q. With Thresh, you have to hit your Qs. With that one, you know
I
what,
love
just
this hitbox, man. It's so stupid.
hook him around the wall. Easy as that.
He bended it like back around the wall, killed him.
But they are barreling down the mid lane right now. Savonix is trying his best to poke him, trying to do anything for his team, but he's just not able to do anything. He needs to get rid of these minions. This is the only way they can do this. Jeff does almost have Mega now, but I'm not sure if that's even going to be enough for his team to do anything. They're onto the final tower right now. It's all up to Jeff. Can Jeff do anything with his Mega Gnar? Can he do anything with Savonix next to him? Logog is nearly up, but the ultimate coming out. It's just not enough, and it's going to be 1-for-1. Runtime really bringing it back from the first game.
Yeah, they answered back. I didn't expect this after seeing the first game. It looked like an absolute stomp, and it just poured through anything. But
I want everybody to know that before the game started, when we were off, he said that this was going to be an easy 2-0 for the side of Gucci Gaming.
getting exposed like this.
I am sorry, you can't say stuff like this to them.
Very
But
true. I got the wrong prediction, and we're going all the way. I mean,
Now,
best please, we're
chat.
going all the way.
If you're not excited, I will be excited for you. Runtime and Gucci Gaming are 1-1. The next game will decide who will go into the next round of the playoffs, so you will not want to miss it. We will be having a 5-minute break to allow the players to calm down, to talk, to really, decide what they want to do for this next game. We do see Runtime does have, the upper hand right now coming from a win, but we will have to see what will happen. We will be back in 5 minutes.
I didn't expect that.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight.
Xatos is not back yet. Are we back on again? Hello, everybody. Did everyone enjoy the Silver Scrapes? Am I still going on? My favorite song. We have problems.
Right, I'm back.
Hello.
Okay, Chosen, you ready? You ready to be hype?
Wait a second. If I typed, I'm gonna be some sugar, and I got some energy back.
Yeah. How do you feel about last cast though?
Oh, it's going fine, actually.
Any improvements you think?
Oh yeah, but I'm always scared to like talk over you, so I'll just chill.
No. It's fine. Like I said, the only time where I kind of took control was when you were tired. And I could tell. Like when you took like a 5-minute pause.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Hi guys, hello.
I knew
okay.
that.
No. Can we start this again, please? Can we start this again? All right. Everybody in chat, shush, quiet down. All right. Everyone, shush. Okay. 5 seconds. Hello, everybody. Where did we come from? We're casters, aren't we? We're always prepared and ready for any moment. Now, do you know what I'm not ready for? Another sip of my beautiful beer. I will have another hydrate just for you guys because I am so excited for the next game. We have Runtime versus Gucci Gaming Game 3. We were not expecting this. We were thinking that Gucci Gaming, my apologies, was going to get a 2-0 victory against Runtime. But Runtime, they have been showing up in the second game with some domination. So we're really going to have to see if Runtime is able to take the series from 1-0 down.
It's an important question. What kind of beer are you having at the moment?
Why do you want to know my beer? I need to check.
Like judge or not, you know.
That is the question. Give me 1 second. I will have a sip and tell you what type of beer I'm having. I'm actually more of a cider guy.
A cider guy, yeah, that's fine. I don't really drink that much cider. I love a special beer though.
Mm-hmm.
The Belgian ones, they're always good.
The Belgian one is always super nice to have, as all players are getting, ready, nice and chill. Do you have any predictions for this game?
I am not gonna predict anything. Like player-wise, I still think Gucci Gaming.
Genuinely cannot tell. Wait, so were we
Sorry
ever
guys,
online?
my bad.
So were we ever on?
Nope, sorry, my bad.
Tell us
Please
when we're on.
You're on right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, chat. We need a discussion, all right? I
We
have been
can all
told
flame thread.
by my producer that we are online. When I came back, I had myself a cup of tea. I was quite happy. Then next thing you know, he comes to us and is like, you're actually offline after talking for about 5 minutes to you guys. And then now we're online. So let's start this again, all right? Hello, everybody. I'm your caster, Zapdos. I'm totally used to this. Yes, producer 1, caster 0. But it isn't just me. I am not the only caster here. We have a beautiful, I would say, young man. Chosen.
I'm pretty young, as we say. Like, you can call me Dutch, so more people know me like that, I guess.
There you go. It'll be a little bit hard for me to remember it straight away, but I shall try my best. Do you have any wise words to say to our producer?
Tell us the right information next time.
Great replay, KEKW. We could definitely see it.
We could not even see it.
All
getting
jokes
trolled.
aside, we do have a very hype game coming up for everybody who wasn't here. Runtime and Gucci Gaming are 1-1. We are not toxic casters, I promise you. But it is 1-1 right now. We were not expecting this at all. Both of us did believe that Gucci Gaming was the strong team coming into this right now, but Runtime had a dominant performance in the last game, and both teams, when they are on their draft, look very, very scary. So maybe this game, if we see both teams on their draft, it could be a very close match.
It is like I said when we didn't get cut off. It's all about draft. It's all about this draft. If you get the better draft, I feel like you win. I think player wise, like solo wise, like laning especially, Gucci have the upper hand, but not extremely. But it's just draft. Draft is so important in these games. You see it like the good 5v5 team comes prevailed 2 times in a row. So
That is completely true. When you are with a team where maybe you don't have your full life to dedicate towards it, you have to go for a simple draft. You have to go for something that everybody knows their position on this right now. There was an issue with the side of Runtime. Their mid laner, Vile N9, did not look like he was on the same page on that Syndra pick. So we'll have to see if Gucci Gaming is going to abuse that as we are going into draft.
I think the mid lane is a very vulnerable point as well because the first game you saw the karma being like have no impact at all. Could be the pick, could be the player. I mean,
Now,
it's like,
Gucci Gaming did like to first pick that volley bear, and they are known for having an amazing Thresh support. When you put Gucci Gaming support on something that allows him to go around the map and do his thing, he had so much presence. So Runtime really needs to try and ban out maybe the volley bear and definitely the Thresh from Gucci Gaming, which they've already done.
the threat is here, the standard bans against Gucci, and it's like we said, you're gonna flip what the third ban is gonna be.
Gucci Gaming has come out with its 2 bans of itself. It's seeming like their Zillion is something that scares them a lot. So like Runtime's mid laner is more of a defensive mid laner who likes to play those scaling up, likes to play the Zillion, likes to play the Karma, and this is why they are getting rid of that signature Zillion ban. But their second and third bans will be the Zeri and the Zings Out, 2 very strong junglers.
Oh, I think it looks like a first pick for the Jinx actually here. I mean, even though we talked about I talked about with Brady and Rango in the podcast for a little bit, Jinx lost a lot of lane power, but with Cherry out of the way and like Aphelios being a bit of an Omega Low champion in these elos, I think
I'm
Jinx is a very safe first pick.
It has definitely been a very safe first pick for sure. But this Nautilus has been such high priority for these 2 players here right now. It's like Runtime support and Gucci Gaming support really likes this pick right now. It has so much potential to have hard engage with the Q, then the auto attack, with the R, with the E. There's just so much slows, stuns, and just playmaking potential in this pick as they are trying to pick out right now into the Jinx. With being in a mobile carry, this Nautilus just is able to get onto her easily.
I mean, if you see it in the entire league, I'm pretty sure we played like 5 or 6 games straight against Nautilus players. It is like a super high priority pick in the entire league, not only this series, because like it's so easy to like. It's easy. Oh, the Twitch.
That is
I
a
just
unique pick for sure. This Twitch could go to the jungle or the ADC right now. Into a Jinx, it isn't the strongest, but it can survive the lane, which is all the Twitch needs. Twitch is usually paired with a Lulu or maybe even a Yumi itself to have that safety of the invisibility to try and make engages on the map. So I'm feeling like this could be a Twitch jungle.
Twitch jungle, but like at the moment, like Twitch jungle has like it's too punishable. I think.
Well,
I would flip the table if it's gonna be Twitch jungle.
I am loving Gucci's response to this right now. The Brom has been locked in, which stops Twitch's ultimate or just Twitch at all from really dealing damage. As well, Nautilus does want to engage into the Brom, which the Brom does like with the auto attack, and then the Q allows the Jinx to get really fast stuns off onto the Nautilus of 1.5 seconds, winning them any team fight they want. And then secondly, getting the Jarvan as well for the hard engage they need as well to allow the Braum to catch anyone they want. So if this Twitch shows up slightly too early outside of invisibility, Gucci Game is just going to absolutely just punish the living hell out of him.
they see Twitch, they say you're not gonna play the game. We currently have a very big Twitch enjoyer in the chat as well, so maybe you get these insights on if it's actually
Runtime
playable.
responds with the Sejuani, which is very strong against melee champions like the Braum, like the Jarvan. So it's looking like both teams are trying to go for this brawly comp. As the first ban comes out from the runtime on the second rotation with the Cassiopeia coming out, respecting Gucci Gaming's mid laner, knowing that he is good on that champion, as Gucci Gaming seemed like the Syndrome was slightly too powerful in the last game, slightly too much disengaged with them, banning that away. And the last ban from Runtime will be the Trundle.
They don't want to mess with the Trumbo, I see.
The Trundle is so strong into the side of Gucci Gaming. Having two big tanks, if you take away their defenses, they are just going to get obliterated.
It works
by
very
the
well
storm.
with Sejuani as well, because every auto attack you do, you proc Sejuani E, and his Trundle Q counts as an auto as well. So
The Vega is going to be the last ban from Gucci Gaming, trying to allow them to make sure they will get the engages off here. The only champions to really stop this is Psycho with a dash in the mid lane.
I would like to see the Ari again. Like I said, like last time, I think Ari here is pretty decent. They can't
Ari-
answer with the Syndra, like super safe, something super safe, but I think Ari is pretty good here.
We
But
will have to see if they pick the Ari, but the Victor is getting hovered. I do like the Victor here. Nice and safe with the Q that is long range, and then the ultimate and the damage from late game. Not a bad pickup from runtime, but Gucci Gaming does have the counter pick in the mid lane. Victor is very safe, but I'm expecting the Vex to come through as it is still open. But are they going to match it with a Corki?
oh, we get the most enjoyable mid lane matchup there is. Snooze fest.
Anyway, sorry, I just woke up. It is looking like the Corki is the pick that will be locked in here right now. Corki is not a bad pick in the mid lane. Probably not what we wanted. It's a little bit of a slower lane right there. But the Gucci's gaming mid laner has showed that it is a little bit more aggressive than the side of Runtime. So Runtime are probably happy with this trade in mid lane.
I just play it safe because their mid laner got kind of gapped both games, so I think the scaling versus scaling favors them pretty well.
And we always end up a good comp with a tank in the top laner.
Malphite.
Now, all the top laners I've met have been like, pick me, whatever. And it is looking like a Malphite top. This is your bread and butter team comp fight. They are looking for this wombo combo. Malphite are J4 on top, Braum as well, allowing the Corki and Jinx to just deal so much damage in these team fights. These two teams have come to rumble. These two teams have come in for this team fight, and only one's going to come out victorious.
I think there's gonna be a snooze fest the entire game until objective spawn and he gets his
Look at this. We have the slap fight in the top lane with the Ornn getting locked in. It's a Malphite versus Ornn, and nothing's going to happen. Corki versus Victor, nothing's going to happen. Bot lane is the one to watch, but team fight central. This is what we're waiting for. Both teams have showed so much power, so much presence, and these are the team comps that they have decided will try and get them through to, is it the quarterfinal or the semis after this?
I think it's wait. Let me think because it's like upper bracket, lower bracket. It's very hard to like think.
It is a very, very big frame. But both teams have got the champions. I'd really say like these two comps, it could go either way. I can't actually give a decided victory so far.
But you have to pick one. I'm gonna pick one. You're gonna pick one.
I will pick Gucci Gaming. The reason for this is I believe Gucci Gaming has the stronger bot side with the Jinx of Braum into the Twitch Nautilus. And late game, if Braum plays it correctly, Twitch should not be able to play the game there. Just allowing Jinx to just free farm to the enemy team, just getting so much damage off, winning them the game.
Kind of agree with you, but I think the runtime draft is not bad either. So we don't have a clear draft winner this time for once because
Now-
every time we said this team wins draft, it's GG over.
Mr. Producer has put Psyche in chat right now. Gucci Gaming versus Runtime. We can't predict it. We are completely against each other. Now, it's your choice. Do you want Gucci Gaming? Do you want Runtime to win? Either team could take this and get on to the next round. Now, I have a ask for you, Mr. Caster. I
course.
have to do a lot of casting. I have to do some team fights, and let me actually grab some water and hydrate. Do you know what I'll do in chat for everyone? I'll be quite nice. I will
have
tell
water.
myself to hydrate. There you go. I'm hydrating myself. I got you guys. Now, I'll be back in a second. Entertain
Of
them.
course. And I'm not the entertainer here. I am the boring boy here. Nah, I'm kidding. Let's see what's gonna happen. I kind of don't agree with all the calls here. I think this is gonna be a snooze fest in every lane, even in bot lane, because Twitch can't really do anything against Jinx Braum, and the only way I see anything happening is Jarvan pathing bot with the Braum passive on the Twitch or Nautilus. Besides that, I think it's gonna be snooze fest. I think we're in for a 50-minute banger of 4 kills, LCK level style, and just only play for team fights, only play for objectives.
I am back. And do you know what I'm ready for? I am ready for some League of Legends. I'm ready to watch some team fights go off. I'm ready to see some Malphite ultimates getting 5-man knockups. I'm ready for a Jinx rocket to go in there. Corki as well, J4 as well, Bromo into an Ornn R, into Sedge, Victor, Twitch, everything.
One thing you have to remember always: if you pick wombo combo, it's never gonna happen.
But you have to remember, you don't have to get the wombo combo off to win a team fight.
True.
For example, if this Malphite or J4 is able to get a pick before the team fight, for example, they kill the Victor, kill the Twitch, huge damage goes off for the enemy team, allowing them to just win the fight 4v5, even without the massive wombo combo. One thing I want to talk about is the Ornn last pick is not as good as you believe. The reason it's not as good as you believe is because Ornn into Braum is just not a very good matchup, as Ornn does try to get a first engage on with his ultimate, but Braum E backwards does allow, him to stop the ultimate. But this does allow Nautilus and Sejuani to look for ults themselves. So we'll have to see if the side of Runtime is able to use this to their advantage.
I'm very curious to see. I'm not really the biggest brain about the lane matchups because jungler and shit and stuff.
Mhm.
But I still think like the top and mid are gonna just handshake. I still see an opportunity for Ornn to kill Malphite early if he doesn't get poked out with the Qs. But I think we're gonna have to enjoy people because there's not gonna be a lot of enjoyable gameplay. That's my prediction for now.
This will definitely be enjoyable gameplay. Now, something somebody did put in chat, which is very correct, is Ornn R, if it does get blocked by the Braum E, and they still are able to get an engage on with this Nautilus, with this Sejuani, and Twitch is in a safe position to engage, he will be able to get a nice spray and pray off. Now, the issue with this is, if he goes for the spray and pray when Braum E is down and Malphite has ult, J4 has ult, Twitch won't be having a fun game. Let me tell you that, because Twitch needs to go this press the attack build to be useful in these team fights. Jinx needs to go press the attack, not press the attack. What's the no, not lethal tempo. It's not a rune, it's a item.
Oh, I mean Gilforce for Kraken.
Kraken Slayer, that's what I'm talking about. Both these ADCs need to go Kraken Slayer to be useful in these team fights. However, they will be very immobile. So both these ADCs will have hopefully not ADC gameplay and just die.
We are not Gilforce enjoyers over here.
In this
always for Kraken.
game, I disbelieve.
Ah.
Now, we do have a primer in chat. Now, Mr. Producer, could you please tell me who it is? Not Cautious Cat. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. It is very much appreciated. It will be going straight to my bank account. I'm joking. It's going to everyone.
To mine,
But
right?
thank you to your... No? Look, man, we talked about this. You
What's the
showed
contract?
up late.
Oh yeah, true, man. I lose a prime every time I still up late. Every minute, right?
No, every second. I thought we talked about
Oh
this.
damn. Oh man. Is the contract that tight?
Yeah, sorry, man.
My lawyer should have gotten on this.
Yeah. I need a lawyer myself. Do you want to be mine?
Nice.
But we have about a minute until we get into the beautiful champ select. Now, both these teams are just looking so powerful. It's really just going to be a slow and slog to get to this late game. But if you do have to look anywhere, look at the way this bot lane goes out, because Jinx versus Braum should be winning against Twitch Nautilus. The reason for this is, if Nautilus ever tries to engage on this Braum will just re-engage, and Jinx just has more damage than Twitch in the early game, allowing them to win that fight. But it depends on these junglers as well. We have seen Malrang on this jungle of J4 just do so much in the early game. So if J4 is able to do, a Malrang, like I've seen Malrang do enemy red buff into his blue buff into a gank. That's how insane that man is.
Malrang is the biggest brain player I've ever seen.
And he's in LEC.
True. I've said before the series, now Ryan's going to decide the series, and he did.
Can we not talk about it, please?
I am sorry, sorry.
Sorry.
The one game that happened, I don't know the teams. that
Anyway,
played.
on to our game, please, because I will cry because of Fnatic lost.
But
Sorry,
didn't lose. Wow, didn't notice.
I'm getting
Okay,
bummed
I'm
out.
going to stop being mean. I've stopped being mean. I
I'm-
still think Fnatic can win the split. You know.
You're tilted me, man.
Oh, wait, you know they did it on purpose. You know, so they got actually another G2 Fnatic, so they can trio
Hey,
G2 now.
I like it. You know, they just try to show domination yet again.
True.
Yes. Now we have to talk about the skin game. Who'd you have the
Most
winner here?
important. Let me see. Okay,
I think it's an easy win.
I think it's a very, very, very easy win. It's gonna go to Chi because they're the best skin in the game.
I don't actually like Odyssey Jinx looks.
No, I love the Corki skin. It's so amazing.
I do love the Corki skin, but the Jinx skin, the auto attacks feel very, very good on the champion though.
Yeah, true.
But the Twitch is a world champion with SSG, so we'll have to see if this Twitch will be obliterating the enemy team with that.
For who was the skin again? The SSG skin.
Oh, sorry, SSW.
That was
Samson White.
Wait, who was this? Who was the player that won it?
I do not know. But everybody, get your hands, feet inside of your seat right now because you will be rocking around by how exciting this game is going to be. It is Chi Gaming versus Runtime. We do not know who's going to win. There will be big team fights here. So we'll really have to see who's going to take this because only one team can get through to the next round as we are in the playoffs.
One team is gonna get the matchup with RT1. So that's gonna be a spicy one as well. Do not look forward too much, of course. RT1 always getting the playoff debuff, as
Do they?
I've heard from certain players that RT1 has a playoff debuff apparently.
I've
so-
played with Brady and let's just say he's a debuff enough to his team.
Oh, the flame.
It's looking like there may be a invade coming out from the side of Runtime. They are probably going to try and coin flip it first game if they are able to find something massive here.
There's
It will
always
be-
some level 1 shenanigans when Gucci's in the game.
We do love to see level 1 shenanigans. It's looking like they are just going for a death brush instead right now. Ord is trying to reset so it isn't too late to this top side, but it's looking like Chi Gaming is just on the defensive and doesn't want to fight.
Fair enough. Chi smells something fishy. Runtime smells something fishy. They don't go for it. They just go for a regular 5-point.
And it's looking like nobody is going to do anything too fancy here. It's looking like they are just leaving it up to skill, not trying anything too fancy. As Sejuani will be starting on the top side, as the same with the J4 in the bot lane. They will be pathing the same way to this bot lane, and this will be the center of these team fights right now. If you get your Jinx on Twitch or head, they will carry the game for you.
Yep, pretty sure. I'm very curious to see because I don't see the side of Runtime killing the bot lane 2v2 because especially Shetty, like the Braum shield is super good this game.
There is a lot of CC on the side of Runtime though, so they may be able to CC them enough with the Ignite and barely have enough damage to kill them there. But this mid lane is just going to be a simple farm up, nothing too much. Corki does have a slight push in the early game because of its E, and his Q and his W is just so much wave clear. But after Lost Chapter, it's about even. Both players just hard push their waves from there.
It's gonna be push, and maybe the most important part of this mid match is the Corki package. That's the biggest thing you have to look at.
Corki package is usually meant for team fights. For these massive dragons, there can be big outplays happening with it, so we'll have to watch for that. But in the bot lane right now, it's looking like it's just CS for CS, slap for slap in the top lane, just simple early game for once. It feels good being peaceful, you know? We haven't had this in a while.
Just relaxing play, you know? It's sometimes good. Like everyone just chilling a bit.
Everybody's just farming up. Nobody's died in the first 3 minutes. This is a new world record, I think.
For this series especially.
Definitely for sure. All of these players have been looking for blood as there is a small engage in the mid lane. There is a stun coming out as the Sejuani is looking in there. Maybe a flash from the Corki. Corki is slightly overextended, but the burst damage coming out at the end there almost kills the Victor.
Yeah, the Corki early with his E, especially a lot of players go E with. Does he have the first flag? He does have the first flag. With his E, players like to just go aggressive when they can.
is looking like this is looking like Sejuani is trying to fight for the blue buff, but Logog has his number and will be taking it away. Brom is looking up right now. There is a flash on the Sejuani, but he's out, and this is big for Chi Gaming, stealing away the blue buff and the scuttle. He may even be able to double scar him right now, getting him a massive lead over the Sejuani. Erin's in trouble right now.
Aaron doesn't look all too hot here, but I think he just takes his top bot side, resets, and tries to look to something on the map, I guess.
Sejuani will not be spotted on the ward so far. Nautilus is looking for an engage here. Does go for the flash, goes for the hook. Huge damage is going on to the Braum right now. His E is up, the flash comes down, and he barely survives. But look at the J4. J4's trying to cover. This is a small thing, but J4 loses a lot of time onto his jungle right now.
That's a good play by Runtime to actually get the tempo of this jungler away, because he was so ahead of the Sejuani at this point.
Erin is on a ward right now. This could be catastrophic for him right now. He does go over the wall. He is spotted right now. Erin is in no man's land. 3 people going for him. 4 people right now. He misses the flash, and this is devastating for his team right now. This
kills well.
Chi Gaming is getting a lead on this bot lane, and this is what they're wanting to see. However, Sejuani is a low econ jungler right now, so even though she did give over a kill, she will still be as strong as she usually is.
Do you think it's like just a greedy play because she felt like she's gonna fall behind?
It felt like an
do
implay.
a tilt, like a tilt play. Like I need to get something back and just overforce on it.
There is a large bot lane going over to the side of Chi Gaming, but it's looking like they are going to respect it from runtime. Just let it push in by itself, and they're going for a reset.
Just take it chill, runtime. Nothing bad happens. Don't let the mental flip on you.
There
You
is an engage
right
happening in the
behind.
mid lane. A flash for flash comes out as Sophonic's just wasn't expecting it, so just didn't have the position to really catch up there. It's looking like a communication error.
This Victor without flash is very vulnerable. If this Jarvan gets a good pathing into mid lane and Sejuani doesn't hover it, I think he can just kill this guy.
Drake is up right now, so we'll have to see if any team is going to go for this. The bot lane of runtime does have more speed to get there first, but Sejuani being on the top side will mean that this won't happen. There is a small fight in the top lane. It's just a slap fest in the top.
So wet noodle fight, just hitting each other with nothing.
Look at that. Bang, bang. Beautiful CS scores right now. 32 to 36. The usual, what you expect from a top lane matchup such as this, as Sejuani is going to help his mid laner push out this wave to allow him to reset right now. This is what you really like to see from your jungler here. Helping out the mid laner, allowing him to roam around, allowing them to maybe even look for this dragon right now by opening him up.
And the only thing Sejuani can do at the moment is just helping her laner survive a little bit more.
Now, Sejuani did go over the wall right now. She did stop this control ward from spotting her, so they don't know where this Sejuani is. This is very creative path and coming out from her right now. And Sejuani does look for the fight against the Braum right now. The Nautilus is looking as well. It's so bad for her right now, but the Nautilus is here. Nautilus does get the hook. The E is out from the Braum, making him super tanky. And it's looking like there's going to be a re-engage from the Braum right now. And it's going to just be time wasted again from the Sejuani. Sejuani is losing by 10 CS already, just from the time she's spending in this bot lane. As there is another fight brewing in the bot lane right now. Nautilus tries to get out, tries to get the hook, but the sun comes out from the Braum passive. He has barely any HP left, but Jinx just isn't close enough to secure the kill, making it a 0 for 0.
The heal, wasn't a lot of invested by the side of Chi Gaming. They had to use the heal to get away from there, but it's still a good trade for Chi at this point.
Now,
Getting
it
pressure
is
can get
looking
break,
like runtime is trying to look for something here. The Hextech Flash gets onto the Jinx right now. Jinx has barely any HP, but they are looking to this Braum. Braum does have W, but it's just too far away, giving a kill over. It's looking like Chi is looking for a re-engage. Their mid laner is here, gets a double knock-up right now. Jinx is free firing, saving the Twitch. It's ADC versus ADC. It's looking like Chi Gaming is coming on top of this. The jungle roaming just really got them the win there. The mid pry that we were talking about Corki having was the reason he was able to get there first.
Kills from this as well. Oh no. This fight was the catch back from Runtime was pretty good on the Brown, but they had to leave. The mid lane didn't have prio, the Cork was just first in rotation, and it just ended up being a disaster for them.
We need to talk about where the kills are right now. We do see Twitch with 2 kills, and we see Jinx with 2 kills, and 2 kills over to the mid lane of Corky. All the kills where the teams want to be is going to be there for them, allowing them to, really kill these tanks in the top lane late game. But it really just comes down to these big team fights soon. Because, wait, take a look at that mid CS difference.
Oh my god, what the? We can see this entire series already. The mid lane difference is a huge one, but in this matchup, you have to go even. You're Victor against Corky. You just you trade farm for farm, but Sovnix is like, nah, you're not gonna farm. I'm just gonna outplay you on an even lane.
Sylvanix has had a lot of jungle attention against him. Logog has been looking at his mid lane a lot, so he may have lost a few CS because of that. But going down 30 to 40 CS is very good from the side of Chi Gaming, meaning that if they try and look for a fight right now, Chi Gaming is just going to have the upper hand.
I mean, especially with like the later team fights, if you look at this, I think if you are the one that engages, you're gonna win the fight unless you can, as the opposing side, you can like kite it out, wait a bit for cooldowns, and come again.
The wet noodle fight has turned into a huge damage fight, as they do get the kill onto the top as against Astrora, but they are going to try and counter this runtime by getting the Drake down bot lane. 1 kill for Drake. Now, I'm not sure if that's a worthwhile trade. You did use the ultimate coming out from Jeff, but not using one from Logo. But the only reason that this is worth it is because they get the Rift Herald as well. So they get 1 kill and Rift Herald into a Drake. Good play coming out from the side of Chi.
I mean, you see good reaction plays bouncing off each other. You get the top lane kill, but the runtime just beat the dragon now, and they get the Herald after on the side of Chi, so it's like bouncing each other off. Good at decision making.
Sejuani is roaming down to this bot lane. There is a control ward into the bush as they do engage onto the Jinx. They are looking for the Nautilus instead. That is an amazing R coming out from the side of Sejuani. Again, a double kill onto this Twitch. This is what their team needed. They were losing so much to the top side from this Rift Herald, from the kill in the top lane, but getting your Twitch 4 kills, him in these team fights is going to be a beast, and he is going the AT build. He's looking for these team fights.
I can't see the replay, but if you can, just slow-mo that Sejuani, just curving it around the Brown, hitting this Jinx on the spot.
I thought Sejuani doesn't curve, but that seemed to curve a bit.
Yeah, he found the right angle.
He went into the code, made it curve by like 5% so he could hit it.
Yeah. But
he must have done
something
something like
got
that.
the kills on the exact right people, and like the person, I would say. The only Twitch got all the kills now.
Logog does have the Rift held right now. He is moving with the Brom, so they are trying to get themselves a lead. We'll have to see if they are going to try and play with this Corky or play with this Jinx. Corky does have package right now, so it's looking like they are looking for this mid lane right now. Victor still does have flash. The first engage comes in. There's huge damage coming out, and that may even be a solo kill as the Sejuani just isn't able to do anything against the package.
Why flash it? You were dead already.
It's just the mid lane this game has just been unlucky from the side of runtime, as they're having a small CS lead and getting killed so much by the side of Chi. However, the good news for Chi Gaming is they have the mid lane strength, but runtime does have this bot lane strength. So right now, Sejuani does need to try and get their bot lane even further ahead to carry the game, as there's going to be 4 plates taken in the mid lane. Huge gold going over to Corky. Can we take a look at gold real quick?
Gonna be shared though. But I have to say one thing, that not even only this game, this entire series, you just notice a very, very big difference in the mid laners. While Sovnix takes charge just to carry it, like Theon is just sitting back, and I mean, last game as well, you can kind of carry.
It's looking like chat is very, very proud of Sovnix. He's seeming like he is definitely one of the bare mid laners here. Sejuani is in the top lane right now, meaning there is a 3 versus 2 in the bot lane. They may look for a dive, but no, they're showing some respect, knowing that if they give Twitch too many kills more, this game will just be over and they won't be able to do anything. As a wet noodle fight is happening in the top lane, they dealt about 300 damage to each other. As the Ornn ultimate does come out, as the Sejuani is nearby, but the Ornn R does not hit
Malphite
because of the
out.
Malphite R.
I mean, Malphite having the priority in this lane. You see him like getting poked out, losing trades.
Yeah, Sejuani did just have to help out the top lane right now. The issue with this is, look at how much pressure Logok is allowed to have on this bot lane right now. He knows his bot lane is the wicked side of his team right now. His mid laner is hard carrying the game right now, having 50 CS up with 3 kills more. He just has to worry about his bot lane. If his bot lane doesn't die, this is just going to be done and over for them.
You're gonna feel this Corki. This Corki is gonna do one rocket and even his Twitch just disappeared. Man, just, as you said, 50 CS up, 3 kills. He has a stopwatch as well if they dive onto him. This man is living life at the moment.
Drake will be up in the next 50 seconds, so we do see Logok going for the reset there, trying to be there for the Drake. This Drake is going to be a big deciding factor. If we see Runtime get the next Drake as well, they will have so much time to scale up as well, meaning the late game, this Twitch and this Victor is going to deal so much damage.
I mean, Runtime just have to stall this game out, play with the Twitch, because you can't play with this Victor at this point. He has to just get sideways at this point and just wait to get smite.
Resetting right now. Nautilus is in a slightly scared position, but nobody wants to engage in him. Victor does TP back. It's looking like both teams are trying to look for this Drake right now. She does have first position on it right now. The Corki and the Jinx are not with them, so they have to back off for a second. Both top laners do have TP as well, but neither one has ultimate. This is going to be a big fight that could decide a lot. They are trying to go for this red dragon right now, the fire
Top
dragon.
ultimates are coming up though.
Yes. TP is up for both of them. Ultimates are coming up. It is started by Runtime.
Okay, TP's
Which
coming in,
is
Malphite.
invisible on the side.
You're gonna get a 5v5 here.
Malphite flank. Malphite is looking for a flank right now. He is right behind them as the flagging drag comes in, as the Nautilus does go in, as the Twitch is trying to look for something, but just gets stunned up by the enemy team. And it's looking like it's just both teams coming out with 1 kill each, or no 2, as the fight does engage right now. Ornn is trying to get off as much damage as right now, as the Victor is just untouched. As the flash comes out right now, leaving the Victor to absolutely just get decimated by the team, as Jinx does get hyper with the big rocket coming out from Symphonix. This is what we're talking about. The fun that Symphonix has been able to accrue through this game has been making him just so strong in these team fights, winning them the game so far.
6-0 on the Corki as well. This man's gonna be unstoppable at this point.
That Drake fight has dictated the game now. There is a 5k almost gold lead. That's 4.5k gold lead from the side of Chi from just one dragon fight almost.
I have to say, I'm not gonna point fingers, but Twitch, what were you doing, man? Guild forcing in.
Twitch thought that he was safe. He thought that everybody used their ultimates on the side of Chi against him, but Braun did not use ultimate yet, so he used that. Same with the Ornn to try and protect him. But look at this mid lane CS, Steve. He has over double the gold differential in the mid lane right now.
Sovnix, my man, you have to carry this. Everything is spoon-fed to you. The kills, the CS, the gold. If you don't carry, just report it, actually.
The problem is with Symphonix right now, he may have more, more attention in the bot lane right now, and more kills in the bot lane, but he still has less CS than the Jinx, and he didn't get a full tower when tower plates are up right there, leaving Jinx with more gold than him in the end.
Yeah, pretty even. Though the 6 assists, they cannot work, but
now it's looking like they are trying to look for this bot lane right now, trying to get a little bit more gold onto this Jinx, onto this Twitch.
they got the shot them up as well.
It's very bad from the side of Chi game. They need to get this kill. They need to get out. They are trying to collapse on the side of Chi. They're trying to get runtime. The damage from the Corki is so much. As he is invisible, we need to look at this Twitch right now. But the Corki is just killing both of them before anything's happening. Corki still trying to look for the fight as Victor is in the bot lane right now. Victor just allows him to defend as they are looking for this top lane as well. They are just dominating everywhere on the map right now as they are trying to look for the top, but I'm not sure if you can dive this Ornn. You need to kill this tower first. They killed the tower first. Ornn does have ultimate right now. The flag and drag does try and stop it. He wasn't able to get it off. He was CC'd through it. The W comes out, but that's just one dead Ornn. 2 versus 1, 2 slap fights against 1. You know, when you bring a body with you, you just can't lose the fight. As a massive rocket just comes out, this just shows the difference in the mid laners right now. Dealing that damage on
Big
Corki
one.
already.
The big one. And his Corki's, how are you supposed to kill this guy? You have to have super good layered CC because he has a stopwatch as well, and he has a Malphite and Prow and everything on before him.
Now, look at the way that these players have been going against him. This Corki is the main threat on the enemy team, and Sejuani has decided to take a mostly armor into the enemy team, while Ornn has done the same with the Merc Treads, meaning that this Corki is going to be so massive in these team fights, while Twitch has to go against so much armor that he has to build Armor Pen second item to at all be useful. As Laneman may be caught out right now, Jeff has so much speed on him, he does not have the ultimate though, but it's looking like both teams are going to just back off and get these waves.
I mean, as you said as well, I think Twix is just without the Kraken. He has to get Guild Force, but without the Kraken, you can hit this Malphite for 12.5 years, but you're not gonna kill this guy ever.
That is very true. This Malphite is a absolutely behemoth in the top lane, already having 2 items, one of them being the Thornmail. Just anytime he tries to hit them, he's probably going to take more damage than he deals.
Yeah, at this point. Oh boy, oh boy. I said
Gucci
before,
game.
the draft from G game was way better, not even doubting them.
Sure you were. Now, Gucci Gaming is setting up for this dragon right now. Malphite does have TP as well, so he can get here wherever he wants, but they are looking to engage on the Braum. Braum is a little bit outside right now, and they are going to give up the Braum right now as he does try and flash W out. The ultimate does come out from Sejuani. He is so low.
He
The
buys so much
stopwatch does
time.
come up. He's buying so much time around the Jinx to get so
massive.
free fine. This is massive for the Jinx right now. Can Jinx get a reset? Can he do anything? As the Malphite R comes out as well.
Package.
Huge damage come out. The Corki is finally in the fight, and look at the damage Corki is finally able to deal. That was massive from Logok there. Able to save so much time for his team. Same with Loco. Able to allow his team to finally catch up, finally able to deal with the damage they need, because that Jinx was free fine.
I think Gucci have just rode that quick and get the Baron and the Drake. Maybe if they take too much time on the Baron, they Runtime can maybe take a Drake as consolation prize, but
They are going to start up the Baron right now, as we may be looking at a replay right now. Can Jinx get a reset? Can he do anything? As the Malphite R comes out as well. Huge damage come out. The Corki is finally in the fight, and look at the damage Corki is getting massive damage. And in this team fight right now, you can just see how far ahead Gucci Gaming is with their carries right now. Because the thing is, on the side of Gucci, you want to have the damage onto your carries right there. You want them to have the gold. You want them to have the XP where they can just obliterate the team. As we see Runtime trying to go for a Drake right now. The ultimates are not up for the side of Gucci Gaming, allowing them to maybe do something like it. Corki is caught out right now. He has been hooked, but nobody is there with the follow-up CC, allowing Corki to just do that. And look at the R coming out from Corki, sniping the Twitch. And this could be the game right here. This could be the way that Chi Gaming get to the next round. Erin is still fighting in the bot lane. Ornn does die. It's a quadra kill. It's looking like the Penta is trying to come out. They are trying to give it. Logog is trying to give it over, but he's not trying to die for it. He's trying to, you know, be a good sport. But look at this Corki. Is Corki able to get the Penta? And no,
he could have. I think if he just insta-ulted and just waited. Oh no, my
it was unlucky.
boy.
It's going to be difficult for the side of Runtime to come back. Gaming, guess to the next round. Erin is still finding the bot lane. Ornn does die. It's a quadra kill. It's looking like the Penta go back to win their games. As there is a small engage on the mid lane. Twitch is behind him. Twitch does have high damage, but Corki has more damage. As he does stopwatch, Corki is very, very low, but it's looking like both sides are going to barely survive, as he does get the flash out from the Twitch. That's just, this Corki is just so massive this game.
It's a problem. You can't ever kill this guy.
15-0.
Sovanix, my man, you're stepping up, carrying the entire load of your team on the back. You have some back problems, my dude, after this game.
I was about to say, we will have to see if he's able to carry his team right now. The load is slightly lightened when you do have a team behind you, which you can trust. When you have 3 tanks in front of you, another damage dealer, just in case you mess up, you have them as well dealing the damage. This Jinx is nothing to scoff at either. Has 2.5 items. Is really going to be strong in these fights as well.
Second.
But right,
I think this game is Random have to do the what is it called? The G2 Misfits one. They have to have Miracle Fight with the Miracle Fight, and CCG have to throw the game entirely, just dive in the fountain like 3 times to get the back. 13k goal behind.
it's looking like they are trying to be slightly safe here as there is a Hextech Flash to safety. This Nautilus is starting to realise that maybe he's in a little bit of no man's land as they are trying to chase him right now. We do have to look at this Twitch. Twitch is behind them. They are trying to look for something here. Twitch needs to wait for his team to engage to do anything right now, and it's looking like both teams have decided to not do anything. But look at the side of Chi Gaming right now. They have a massive wave with them right now. They're able to push in this mid lane and get tower plates. And it looks like they have decided to defend their backside. As Twitch is caught in no man's land, getting just a free kill on the side of Chi Gaming. Chi is just able to run it mid now and just take any fight they want with this Malphite.
Yeah, I think they got end with the big. They can at least get in if they're big top lane tier 2 maybe as well. I don't know.
Baron still isn't up for another 2 minutes as it is only 24 minutes into the game.
It's my boy. What were you doing there?
He's trying to look for some flanks. He's trying to really become the hero for his team, but just looking for this is just doing the total opposite. As they are trying to look for this mid lane tower, they are engaging onto the Sejuani right now. Ornn does have ultimate, does get a triple man knockup, but he just doesn't have the damage behind him. Getting a QR into a stun, it just isn't enough as Victor is free firing the bot lane. Look at this Twitch right now. Twitch does get huge damage. Corki is not on the Twitch right now, but Sylvanix just had so much damage and the Twitch just doesn't have enough yet. If Twitch had one more item, I think he could have team wiped there, for sure.
Maybe I think the Runas and the Infinity Edge there because he's not going to do damage against Malphite.
Drake will be up in 1 minute. It's looking like the team of Chi is going to reset, going to play it safe. As they do get the inhibitor, get some more CS, and they're going to be here for the next dragon. On the side of Runtime, they are able to gift this up. There is, 2 more Drakes until it is going to be the Soul. Now, we have a 10 out of 10 replay, guys, for you. Into a stun, it just isn't enough as Victor is free firing the bot lane. Look at this Twitch right now. Twitch does get huge damage. Corki is not on the Twitch right now, but Sylvanix just is doing so much against the enemy team. We did see Lenum trying to do something, trying to get onto him, trying to CC him to allow his Victor to do any damage, but Victor losing mid lane so hard just doesn't have what he needs to kill Sylvanix right there. It was so close to maybe even having a turnaround there and killing him.
Bitch had to just go all in and just maybe sacrifice himself for maybe 1 or 2 kills, but he played it very, very safe, even though everything was down. Guys, you can't do it now, fight. He ain't gonna die.
Now, the thing that Runtime is trying to look for is trying to be on the opposite side of the map. They know they can't win the fight against Chi. They know they can't do anything against them, but that doesn't mean that they aren't able to, maybe get some CS topside, maybe able to, get a tower or something. Because they know they're not going to get the straight kill, and they know they can't go anywhere near the enemy team. But it's looking like Chi Gaming is going to be playing the safe way. They want to get here as they may have found Eren in no man's land. There's 1 more auto attack until we stun. CC by Loka right now as Corki is coming in. 1 auto attack, 2 auto attacks. It's Sylvanix is 19-0.
He's gonna go for the 20 banger. I think it's not the most kills you've seen in this SLE actually.
What's the most?
Against my team, I think it's like Addy for 24 kills or something like that.
We will have to see if he can get more than 24 kills as Chi Gaming will be taking ban right now as they're just not able to do anything with Runtime Jungler being dead. They're just trying to defend these waves, trying to get to a point where they're able to get a miracle team fight, but it's just looking more bleak as the game goes on for the side of Runtime.
Give him the Penta, he deserves it.
We do have to say Sylvanix has played very well this game, but we cannot just give credit to him himself. we have to talk about the full team. We have this Malphite who has not died a single time with 5-0-11. We have the jungle with 22 assists out of 29, having a KP of around 80% of the game, which is absolutely nothing to scoff at. Same with this support with 24 assists.
You gotta love being a Jarvan. Just put down your flag and
They are looking for the Corki. Corki is on his own right now, but it barely misses him right now. But the Corki, he does get auto attack. They need damage on him. Do they have enough to kill him? The flash comes out from the Twitch. 1,000 gold shutdown comes down. Can Twitch do anything against tanks? He's trying to dodge. He's trying to weave away, but they just don't have enough damage to kill these tanks right now. The TP is trying to come out from the Ornn. Ornn is trying to stay alive, but he is stopped right there. And this could be the game for Chi Gaming if they die right now. If they die right now, it's going to be all over. Jinx is just going to run down mid lane. And it's looking like this is all it.
just run mid, and the game. Mid. You have minions, guys. Jinx, stop attacking the top lane tower.
Such a close fight with the side of Chi, with Symphonix making a small mistake, being on his own slightly too far, and just the side of Runtime able to collapse on him. But Runtime is just so far behind now that even without Symphonix, they will win a 4v5. Jinx wasn't anywhere in that fight, and they were still able to win it. But there is their final calling right now. Twitch is trying to look for a fight, but the exhaust there makes him deal 0 damage. And Jinx is just bursting through everyone. Just the damage coming out from the carries right now on the side of Chi is just too much for them, as that is GG, and Chi will be going on to the next match. What a game, huh?
Damn, I have to say one thing. Mid-diff.
That was a slight mid differential there. But it was very well played from both teams. That was an exciting series to go. Good Chi Gaming did win with 2 wins, 2-1 to Runtime. But we want to say well done to Runtime themselves. It's very good for how far they have gotten. And all their players should be very proud of how they played. It was just unlucky that the last game did not go their way.
They still have a chance to make the miracle run back because they're going to go to lower bracket. They're playing against... I'm not sure.
But everybody, we do need a MVP vote. Please put in the poll in Twitch chat who your MVP is. I think it is very obvious, but I do not want to...
Everyone's going to be biased from last game, though. That's the thing I'm saying. Everyone's going to get last game biased.
Okay, then who would you pick?
I would still pick Sylvanix, but...
I believe that Loco did a lot for his team.
Very true,
He won the first game for his team, I do believe, with the roaming potential. Second game was just unlucky from the full team. Him and his jungler just wasn't able to do too much. But Symphonix, I can agree, has been a rook for the team. Even in the game they were losing, he was still winning that mid lane so well.
Yeah, true. Like even in the loss, you said he was playing very well mid lane. Like the small advantage they sometimes good to get, they could have got it from mid lane. But I have to say, even though last game biased, it's gonna be Sylvanix for me on the MVP vote.
It is looking like Sylvanix will most likely be the winner with 7 votes. But please do make sure you vote. Want to see everybody in chat, you know, saying how they feel about this. Logog has already got 1 vote himself, but I am very proud of all of them on the side of Gucci Gaming, because even Jeff, did you see his Gnar? The big Gnar ultimates that were coming out from the second game were almost won him the game there. He was really the carry for the second game on the side of
He tried his best in that game for sure.
It just wasn't enough to get what he wants. As we will be hopefully getting Sylvanix in here, as it is looking like he will most likely be the winner here. Is Sylvanix ready?
The late night interviews.
The late night interviews. We'll have to see if we can drag him in here.
He's in the waiting room. You can drag him in if you want.
Could you care to pull him in for us?
Hello.
Sylvanix, it's been a pleasure, my man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? The games were fun. It's quite funny. Second game was a bit. So we made a we made a joke about. This happened in the draft. We were making a joke about like, hey, do you remember when Mikas wrote an article about our weakness of how we just do stupid drafts sometimes? And then they all started laughing, and then we just proceeded to do a really stupid draft. So that was pretty funny.
I was trying to make it into a pick comp, but it was something.
You have to make it something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. The Nocturne pick was sort of not discussed, I guess you could describe it. It was just sort of locked locked in. It was one of those
I
solo queue moments.
respect the jungle for
No,
doing that.
honestly, I respect it as well.
But I want to
Just
talk about your mid lane matchup though. How was mid lane for you? Because you really seemed dominant in all three games here against the enemy.
so I think he played the Syndra matchup better than the other two matchups. But he still really didn't do much. But in all fairness, I think he said earlier that he hasn't played in a while or something. But so the last matchup was really weird because Corki and Victor is like supposed to be some farm lane, right? But
Yes.
I think I got one good trade, and then from there I was like I can set up a freeze and force him to like walk into the wave whilst I poke him out with E and Q. So
You did
um
also have a very strong team around you. You seem to have had a lot of
yeah.
jungle attention as well, trying to push your lead during all of the games.
Yeah. I think something I would want to work on more. I guess it came through this game is to play with my jungler a bit more. I think it's something we said after the second game. It's like if we played around the mid jungle, probably would have had a better chance of winning that. But yeah.
True, man. Jungle life matters.
Now, um, how do you feel about your chances of winning? The whole thing.
Chances of winning the whole thing. Good question. I think if
Maybe.
I'd say our biggest weakness, as I mentioned, we have this tendency to lose our minds a bit. Um, I don't know if it's like a confidence thing or if it's like, ADHD or whatever. But we get bored, we go crazy, and then we just like throw a game for no reason. But I think our chances are good. We have really strong laners, and if we just play to our strengths, then we should be able to do well.
I mean, winning the entire thing is one thing, but you first have to go through RT1, if I'm not correct. How do you see yourself going up in that matchup?
Yeah, blue team won, pretty strong team. I think similar thing. I think if we just stick to what we're good at, and not play into what they do, we probably should be fine. I have a lot of respect for their jungler. Um, so I mean, especially for mid, it's very scary. You have to think about that. So yeah, it's something to keep in mind for the game.
They're not gonna give you your Azir for once, so you have to be careful.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah, it's gone. But like, as I said, I picked like 3 different champs today. Like,
Yeah, it's good. Good to see
I
that
have this.
diversity.
There's this conception that I'm this one trick, and it's a meme amongst all my friends because they all call me one trick. Listen here, buddy. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
a
and you
one
could
trick.
call
I
them
mean,
out on stream if you want.
no, I'm a one trick. I've admitted it. I accept my fate.
It's okay, man. You're always supported here with us. But I want to
Thank you.
ask one final thing. Is there anything you want to
Mhm.
say to the fans, anyone watching, or just anything at all you want to say?
Yeah. So to my fans, sorry, I'm not taking pictures after this. I gotta go. But no, I'm really
Symphonics,
enjoying.
we love you.
Shit,
Yeah.
okay. No, I really enjoying this league. I think this league is really really cool. Shout out to all the content that's been pumped out recently. I think we can all agree that Mikas is making this a lot more enjoyable, making us feel like we're
Big
not
shout out to
LEC.
make this from everyone.
Yeah, big shout out. This isn't LEC, but like it's fun to read about how other players
I've
are
heard
doing.
they called, by the way, for Savage what his contract is, but we're not letting him go.
Okay. Okay. But anyways, yeah, really enjoying SLE, and no matter what happens, let's all remember to save the planet. Use plastic forks. Oh, sorry, my bad. Actually, that's wrong.
We used a bag today when I went shopping.
I want plastic fucking straws back because the paper ones suck.
I do agree.
Yeah,
Just get a metal one,
yeah.
man.
The Earth is gonna die anyway at some point, right? Might as well make the
Okay,
most of it.
let's try and end this on a
Positive.
positive note, though. Savonix, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you. Well played, especially on the Corki game. We are very
Thank
sad that your
you.
pentakill did not happen, but just
X9 my jungler.
yeah. Report your jungler. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that matter, man. What is this?
Yes, but
Do they
Savonix,
though?
it has been a pleasure.
I'll camp you. I swear to God, I'll make your life miserable. But
You found my weakness.
you have the first piece of finals over that.
Okay. But yeah.
Okay.
Have a good
Savonix,
one, man.
thank you for joining us for an interview.
No, thank you. Have a lovely day.
You too,
Same to
man.
you, man. for the few hours that are left in the day.
Yes, for the few hours left. Now, for everybody in chat, this is the end of SLE for today. But guess what? I'm going to tell you a little secret. It is not the end of SLE overall. We still have many playoff games to go. I'm not the massive smart man. Hopefully, I'll be told very soon when we will actually have our next game. Mr. Dreadpool, hopefully he will tell me in my ear. But while I get ready for that confirmation, I want to say thank you to everybody for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure to cast this beautiful game of Gucci Gaming against Runtime. We will have more games, more matches, more hype. You just have to wait. I have been your host, Safdos, and it hasn't just been me. We also have my other caster. Would you care to take us out?
Well, guys, it was me, Dutch, with Saplos and Red Bull for a little bit. Have respect for our man setting up everything, and we'll hope to see you back on the next one. Have a
We'll
good
see you very soon. See you guys.